Don't act like you don't know what this is, bitch. The milkman and I have too many hoes to entertain. You know the Cash.App, you know the Venmo, PayPal, and all that. I don't give a fuck if you send us a bag of nickels. Just send that shit. Oh yeah, peace and love, punk.
What you talking about, MilkCrate?
That fucking cocksucker!
Huh?
Let's go, baby.
Jesus H. Christ. Private Pile! Why is your footlocker unlocked? Private Pile, if there is one thing in this world that I hate, it is an unlocked footlocker. You know that, don't you? If it wasn't for dickheads like you, there wouldn't be any thievery in this world, would there?
They're created by man, we can solve them by man.
Get down! Well now, let's just see if there's anything missing.
Bullshit, man.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What is that, Private Pile?
Butter and jelly.
Donut, sir! A jelly donut?
That's right.
How did it get here? Is chow allowed in the barracks, Private Pile?
Me?
Are you allowed to eat jelly donuts, Private Pile? Because you are a disgusting fat body, Private Pile!
Yeah, I understand. I got it in my head, dude.
Then why did you hide a jelly donut in your footlocker, Private Pile?
Hey, you gotta wake up in the morning and eat coffee, brother.
Private Pile has dishonored himself
Me?
and dishonored the platoon.
I can do more than that in 24 hours.
I have tried to help him, but I have failed.
I took more things than you never had in your life.
You people have not given Private Pile the proper motivation.
I'm a tough guy. I've been doing it all my life, brother.
So, from now on, whenever Private Pile fucks up, I will not punish him.
That's right.
I will punish all of you.
What the fuck?
And the way I see it, ladies, you owe me for one jelly donut. Now get on your faces. Open your mouth.
Fuck everyone.
They're paying for it. You eat it.
Me?
Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I'm different from other people.
Who you with?
Hey, so, Casey didn't make it to the scores party yesterday because he had to go audition for a men's magazine.
Audition go?
How did it go? I was just talking to him about it. He goes, I don't know how it went. You know, they have to call you and tell you if you got the job. But he was like, some casting director, male casting director, needed to see him with his shirt off and his pants off.
Uh-oh. You said that here in the morning like you knew.
Coco, I mean Casey.
Coco.
What happened? You walked in. Like, was it a bunch of dudes there?
No, it was just me. It was just I was meeting with the dude.
You mean there was no line of guys, just you?
He called you specifically?
It's an appointment.
Oh.
Yeah,
all right,
it wasn't a cattle call.
If it's an appointment, that means they really want to see you. Oh, Casey.
I heard about this Casey make an appointment.
Is it one guy?
One dude, yeah.
And, but, like, what does he say to you? Does he seem sort of femme?
Oh, yeah, I mean, like, all these guys, all of them are gay. I mean, you know, of course.
Or at least you think they are.
Well, I know they are.
Right.
I know by looking at them.
Yeah.
All right.
When you're banging a guy, you know he's gay.
So what happened? You walk in.
So, you know, it's just that uncomfortable point where...
Casey, take off your shirt.
That's what they say. They say...
And slacks.
They say, all right, let me see your body.
Yeah. What do you do, man? Like, you just, like, think you undress in front of him?
Like a chick. Well, you know, you just take You do
it slow, or do you speed
It's not
it
like
up?
I do a striptease or nothing.
Let me see your package.
Well, that shirt seems cumbersome.
And so, now for this guy you peel down, how many times have I asked you to see your body?
What is it private? But what is the job? Like, what would they have you be doing?
It's for, like, editorial work for this one magazine.
So we pay like $100.
No, actually, it's more than that.
No, it's not. Editorial, my girlfriend told me, is $150 or something.
No, they do better than that. But plus, you know, you get it to tear it out. It's a
tear sheet. Yeah. That's important if you want to be a model.
Right.
If you have a tear sheet, because then you can take the tear sheet and show it to other fruits.
Somebody else hired me. Some of you other fruits hired me.
You know what the most uncomfortable thing is?
Casey, I'm going to need you. Do they make you make muscles and stuff?
Well, no, like they'll say, all right, move your breathe, flex your abs this way, or it's incredibly gay and creepy and uncomfortable. But the one thing that's so uncomfortable, dude, is every time you go, even on these like cattle calls and stuff like that. First, sometimes they take a Polaroid of you to see what you look like.
Did they take Polaroids?
No, this guy had like a real camera.
Right.
But sometimes they take Polaroids when you go to these things. And so you take your shirt off, and then most of the time they want to see your legs, right?
Yeah.
So you got to take, it's like you getting like a rectal exam. You got to take your pants and you put them down around your ankles. You know what I mean? So you stand there in your underwear so they can see your legs, and they take a picture of you like that.
And you can't look up tight. You got to look like you're enjoying it, or else they won't hire you.
Yeah.
You got to look comfortable with this.
Yeah.
Stop crying, Casey.
And you managed to do all this?
Well, what do I care? I mean, it's like, if it's the summertime, that's how I walk around. You play basketball like that, that's what you do.
Is this in an office or what? Is it?
No, like most of these guys.
To the guy's apartment.
Yeah, they have apartments and they have like studios.
Are you serious? I was kidding.
No, they have studios in their apartments.
Move the cat. Now put this hot dog between your ass cheeks.
You blew off scores for that?
Dude, I can't turn nothing down at this point.
Did you have fun?
No, I didn't have fun.
Do you grease up? What do you do?
No, sometimes they make you put like
oil,
like a lotion, so it comes.
Do they have a lotion you, or do you do it?
No, I have a clause on that. I do that.
Do some of the guys let the casting director lotion?
I don't know. I've never experienced that. Yeah. I wouldn't let nobody do that. I wouldn't let no fruit touch me.
Oh God!
Oh, fruit.
Sure you would.
What's fruit?
Why the anger, dude?
That's no anger. It's just
the guy's gay. You got to call him a fruit. He's trying to give you work.
I got nothing against him.
Does anybody ever hit on you? They go, oh, you look good.
You know what's funny, man? One time I was doing this thing, and I was doing stuff in underwear, and the guy goes, okay, so what you got to do is I'm trying to clean this up, because you got to take your boys and push them up. Because they want that shot of
there was enough package
of the package. So what you gotta do is you put it on top. Instead of letting it hang, you put it on top.
Oh.
On top?
What is going on?
For an underwear ad?
Yeah. Because they want that
that little bulb.
Yeah.
You got to fill out.
They want you to take your boys and push them
up
with your hand.
Yeah.
And they want to see them.
Yeah. Well, they want to see it
through the underwear.
Yeah.
Push your boys up through your underwear.
I got a feeling
Put your boys in place.
These are rich gay guys who are just setting up auditions.
This is like that scene in Boogie Nights where, Mark Wahlberg's in the front of the car touching himself. They want Casey thinks you're going to look at him.
Nice. And you're alone with just one dude, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Was that yesterday, one dude?
No, yeah, one dude yesterday.
Young KC, come in.
So how many of these calls have you gone on?
I've got a bunch of them.
Gee, that's hot.
Do you think there's like a network? There's like, this guy.
Yeah, he'll come in and give you a good show. He's naive.
There's this idiot who works for the Howard Stern Show, real good-looking guy. Just call him up and he'll show up and squeeze his boys. And
tell him to shove his boys up. He'll do it.
Yeah.
Let's go into my bedroom. My office.
Now, could you hold your nutsack with a spoon?
All these ones are all legit.
Push it up with a spoon in my finger.
They're all legit. They're all like, they're all like photographers. Like the manager hooks it up. So
don't call this a bedroom. It's a studio.
When do you find out if you got the job?
I don't know. They're supposed to let me know.
Have you ever gotten a job from these?
Yeah, I actually got a couple of them.
So what do you do? Like, you take off your shirt.
Yeah.
And then you take off your pants.
And then open your mouth and close your eyes.
And then you. So after you take off your pants, like, do you take them all the way off, or you leave them down by your ankles?
No, if they're just taking a Polaroid, you just pull them down real quick, and they just want to see what your legs look like.
Right. So what was yesterday?
Take your shoes off. Yesterday I was just in a pair of shorts.
What kind of shorts? Like short shorts where your ass cheeks hang out?
No, just like regular, nothing.
Like boxer shorts?
No, not boxers, just regular
running shorts?
Yeah, just kind of like that.
Ma, you're hanging. We're going to need a nut lift.
Now, are you completely shaved, or do you have hairy legs, or?
No, I don't shave my legs. I got regular.
Right, so you got the regular.
Didn't you do a commercial once, a TV commercial for like a hair, to take hair off?
Yeah, I did an infomercial for what is it? What do they call that? It's a lotion you put on and it takes your chest hair off. I'm telling you.
Isn't that where you broke out and freaked out?
No, my career is taken off. I'm telling you. No, it was an infomercial.
So how long did you spend at this dude's apartment?
It's probably about an hour and a half.
Was it creepy when you walked? An hour and a half?
Hour and a half?
How does that go down?
So they got to talk to the guy first, and he wants to say
talk?
He's like, all right, what kind of stuff have you done? What are you looking to do?
Can't he just look at you and know if they want to use you for the magazine?
That's pretty much what I was there for.
But
and
an
then he takes
hour
pictures.
and a half?
Well, the guy's got to finish.
And then he took pictures?
Yeah, they take pictures.
He takes
Wow.
pictures. All right, here's what we're going to do. So, but this was for a specific job.
Yeah, well,
so why did he need to talk to you?
He's the photographer for this magazine, and if they like you, if you photograph the way he wants you to, he says, "All right, I want to use this guy."
Right.
So that's how it goes. So he took some pictures, and then he's going to say, you know.
All right.
He said he had something coming up, but I was too big for it. So
you're too big.
Because most of these guys are like, most of these guys are really small.
Casey's a polo. Casey's a polo.
Wow. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
You tell me an hour and a half in this guy's bedroom?
Yeah, well, the guy's got to reload film, and they got to do lights and crap like that.
But he's not supposed to. He's supposed to audition to see if he wants to use you in the shoot.
No, but it was like I got these photos too.
Can I just
the manager knows this guy.
Can I just say something? If it for an hour and a half, that's work.
Yeah, he should pay you.
No. I'm getting pictures out of it too. I'm going to get them when he's done.
All right.
Because my manager knows this guy, and he's he's on the up. That's what he said.
He's on the up.
And so are your boys.
Even if you don't use it, I get to keep the pictures.
So you had a pose and stuff? I got to see these pictures. And what did you do? Like, you're in your shorts and you got your shirt off?
Yeah.
And what do you have to do? Like, do you have to bend over?
They tell you, all right, put your
It's not they, it's the guy.
But the guy, they say, all right, put your hips this way. All right, step this way.
Does he tell you look beautiful?
Standing or lying down?
No,
you go,
up.
perfect.
Good. Make love to the camera.
Yeah, and it's like it's so you got to smile, and it's like
Do you
so
smile?
gay.
It's gay.
It's ridiculously gay.
I want you to make love to the camera, and my name is Camera.
Wow. It's like the movies where the young girls go to Hollywood and
You get them naked.
Yeah.
You know they blew those pictures up and they were on display at a gay rave last night. Oh, yeah, see, good audition.
Wow.
Do you have to flex?
Yeah, well, sometimes you want to see your abs or something like that, so you're supposed to flex them.
That's it. Oh, you sit right here, and we're going to do a lovely close-up of that très jolie, beautiful face.
I get a little nervous at first with cold readings, but then I'm all right.
Well, don't worry about that, because we're going to get to the dialogue later, okay? So, you like art movies, huh, Coco?
Oh, Antonioni and those people? Sure. I mean, it beats watching Laverne and Shirley, right?
Oh, Coco, you don't know what you're doing to my lens. Oh, jeez, You have a natural rapport with the camera, you know that? It's unbelievable. I mean, some performers can make love to the camera. I mean, Garbo did. Monroe did. So could you.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Could you take your top off, please?
What?
Could you take your blouse off?
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. What's the matter? You're acting like some dumb school kid all of a sudden. I thought you were a professional.
I am.
Well, then what's the problem?
Yeah, Coco.
Is this how it was for Casey?
Coco, Casey.
What?
Did you cry the first time you had it?
Nobody said nothing about taking your shirt off.
That's it. Suck your thumb.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, could you arch your back? Arch your back a little, Coco. It's très jolie, Coco. It's très jolie. Oh, smile for me, Coco. Come on, Coco. Smile.
Come on, Coco.
Smile.
Très jolie, Casey.
Smile,
Now
Casey.
take your thumb and put it in your mouth like a little schoolgirl.
Yeah. Bad girl. That's Fame.
Is that chick hot?
Coco, Irene Cara.
Yeah.
Fame, she's the chick who sings the song Fame. She was okay, but when she took her shirt off, it was kind of a bummer because she was like kind of skinny and her boobs were kind of like
Little raisins.
Like little raisins. Yeah, like little raisins.
She's got a real pretty face. She's not,
Yeah, she didn't have a hot body. But that's what was even more disturbing because when she took off her shirt, it was like a 5-year-old.
Well, that's exactly what he was going for.
Yeah, put your shirt back. Put your shirt back on, Coco.
She doesn't have the whole package like you, Casey.
Casey, when you take your shirt off, no one's upset.
It's très jolie.
Très jolie. Très jolie, Keiko.
Come on, Casey. Tell me how funny side is even money.
This is why he has to go gamble. Then he's got to buff up and be a man.
I got
Is my back arching enough? No, Casey, arch your back more.
You
My abs appealing. And we want your abs to come through.
That's why Casey to me is like a fascinating guy. He's the only guy at Belmont on a Friday afternoon who's been on an audition like that.
Right, yeah.
You know what? You got to go do something real manly if you've done something real gay like that.
Now you got to have a man's drink and bet.
So the dude, so I don't understand. How long does it, when you walk in, how long does the dude talk to you for?
I was just for a couple minutes. Like, I can understand what the guy was saying. He's like German. Yeah, so he's, weird accent. I kept saying, like, what, and then what he was saying. So that took a little while.
Let me look at you, young cashier. You are the Führer's wet dream.
Now tell me, what have you done?
The Führer wants a whole race of people like you.
I see a lot of those gay Germans running around. What?
Casey, are you in a movie where you play a bisexual?
No, not at all. What?
Because we looked at the breakdown. There's a movie that you're in with Margot Kidder. Are you in a movie with Margot Kidder?
I don't think so.
He doesn't.
And what's his name is one of the actors in the film. And I'm telling you, we just looked at.
And what does he play?
Well, according to Storman on the
Superman.
Yeah,
he plays a bisexual.
What?
No, I don't.
Wait a second. Let me get to the bottom.
I would know.
Storman.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Well, I got the breakdowns and everything. I sent my headshot and resume for this film, and it came back that there's a Margot Kidder film being shot in Columbus, and it says Casey Armstrong is in it, too. Then I look closer at the breakdown, and he's playing a bisexual guy.
No,
Are you up for a
No, that's true. I am doing something in Columbus, yeah, but it's not a bisexual. I'm a detective.
He doesn't know.
You're a bisexual detective.
I got the breakdown, dude.
Wait.
Sherlock Homo.
Stormin, start over again, because these guys are making jokes and you're not listening to them, and everyone's talking at once.
It's a horror movie.
Yeah, it will be for you.
It's supposed
Wait a second, Stormin, what are you reading in the breakdown?
He got cast as a bisexual guy.
Right.
Talks about him having a handlebar mustache and how he performs fellatio, and each side of the handlebar mustache tickles each testicle and stuff.
No, definitely.
Wow.
I read the script. It has nothing like that. No.
Dude, you better look closer, man.
No, I read the script. I wouldn't do that. I'm a gay detective. No, I'm not.
How do you know there haven't been rewrites?
Well, if that's the case, then then that's a different story. I got to,
Oh, this is great.
Maybe they looked at you and said, you know what? Our detective is bisexual.
Stormin, you're not kidding.
German, too. I'll rouse Flughafen, me come and be.
Stormin, you're not kidding, are you?
No, I sent down for it, and actually I got emailed back to possibly come down and audition, too. Not as a bisexual, though. I mean, for a biker part.
Okay.
So I'm not doing a bisexual. You know what? When he was saying that, the only thing that I did do that was kind of gay was in college.
Yeah.
In college, my final project was, Lou Reed is people always joke about him being gay. Right. So he's got this one song called Egg Cream.
Right.
So what my genius idea was to do a parody of it called Head Cream, right? Which entailed mainly of Lou Reed, me, walking around campus, giving oral to different people around campus. No, but it's a comedy. It's funny. It's the funniest thing ever,
dude. Come out of the closet.
So listen. So there's like there'd be a guy.
You did a film where you were giving oral to guys.
It's a rock video. Yeah, but you see, all you see is like.
Oh, dude.
No. Check it out. It's funny. It's the funniest thing you've ever seen.
You came up with that?
It's hilarious because it's an inappropriate time. It's like there's a guy like a guy practicing with a band outside. He's practicing the xylophones, and obviously you see Lou Reed's head go down.
Let's put that on that too.
Yeah. He plays a detective.
And also, and around the same time, the same class, I did a film called. Listen to this one. I did a film called a video, Penis Colada.
That's funny.
Instead of
Pina Colada.
That song.
If you like penis.
But I did it with Buckethead and spandex, so it was funny.
All right,
300-pound fat guy in spandex. Gay is funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So whenever he casts himself gay.
Yeah. It's funny how you think.
Gay is funny.
Like when you come up with your ideas,
yeah,
it's gay stuff where you could be doing, but funny gay stuff to goof on it.
Dude, all we did was gay stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's funny.
And what do you think that is?
He didn't go to school to be in a guy's apartment in a G-string.
On paper, that looks bad.
I'll give you another example.
Have you ever been in a G-string?
No, hell no. I'll give you another example. Me and Buckethead, who was Buckethead's like a 300-pound lineman, right? We used to go to fraternity parties holding hands. If somebody would say something and like point out like the gays, we would fight them. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's fun.
Right. It sounds like the Joe Rogan CD.
But the thing, I mean, you don't see that.
No, we would beat them up if they say, "Hey, there was fags over," they would beat them up.
Ah, there you go. Beat them up. More contact with men.
It's reverse gay bashing.
Dude,
no, it's
look at me. What? Sit down, go to a psychiatrist, and really talk about what you want. I mean, be honest with a guy.
As far as what?
Sensuality, what you need from a man.
There's nothing attractive about men to me. Sorry.
Sure.
Sorry, bro.
But everything you write is about oral. My fantasy. When college I did films, you never saw me doing oral.
They were about getting girls.
I'm comfortable. I can do it.
About getting girls?
No, it's funny as hell. You got to see Head Cream. It's the funniest video you've ever seen in your life.
I'm talking to Howard. Calm down.
Every film I ever made in college was girls.
Yeah.
So I met my wife.
Was either trying to cast girls so you could get them or about girls.
That's what you think about when you're heterosexual. Right.
I can't wait to see the detective one. The trailer's going to Casey Armstrong as a dick who likes balls.
Against the wall.
Most guys in film class in college find excuses to write in scenes with chicks.
They're writing girl scenes.
I used to have two girls in every scene with me.
What I think is funny, I think gay stuff is funny. And, hey, all right, fine. I spent a lot of time with guys, on the football team and stuff like that. And a lot of gay humor goes on.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, dude. I'm just telling you. You didn't go to Scores yesterday. You're in a guy's apartment for an hour and a half.
Because I need money.
And you're short. You don't need money that bad. If you needed money, you wouldn't gamble.
For money.
If you didn't need money, why do you gamble and lose money? You need money?
And if you
need money, why gamble?
I've cut down on my gambling.
And
big time.
You need money?
Yeah, hell yeah. I can't. At this point,
then why do you gamble if you need money?
Because I need money. That's why I gamble.
And you lose.
Sometimes, but sometimes I win.
All right.
But wait,
that's why I do.
How is giving a guy oral in a movie funny?
I'm not giving him all. It's
pretending to go.
All you see this guy with a huge wig, and you just see the camera pan down. It's just funny as hell, man. Like the guy, all these guys are doing, like, a guy selling
holding hands with a man and walking into a party is fun.
Yeah, it's funny
and
because
then beating up guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, even that part of it is a hair gay.
That's right.
Like acting gay to beat people up. Yeah.
Look, all right, I do stupid things, but I wouldn't do that now. But hey, that's it's.
I gotta we're at the office. I don't know. Like I know you said that whole thing yesterday. It was legitimate. I don't know how you know it's legitimate, but we're all saying we'd have been gone in 2 seconds.
No, it's what you got to. It's what you got to do. It's a photographer. It's a friend of the manager. If it was not a stranger,
for an hour and a half.
Was it his studio?
Well, oral takes 20 minutes.
Was it his studio or was it his?
No, it's his studio. All these guys have studios inside their apartment. That's where they work from.
How do you know?
Because he's been to every one of them.
Yeah, so it's the way it is.
Don't you think that these guys are going to use you if you got it on with them? Like
I ain't
you just use your hand on them?
I don't even care about that. I would kill him. It's just, to try and do something like that.
I got a question for you. 50 grand, right, for me to shoot a calendar of you in briefs that I'm telling you right now I'm marketing to the gay community. You gonna do it?
Do I care who you give it to?
So you would do it?
I don't give a crap.
Let me say something. Did this guy yesterday touch you at all?
No,
when he
never.
Positioned you?
Never.
He never positioned you. Be honest.
Well, sometimes they touch you. They touch your shoulder, like do this, like that. Dude, I know if I'm a guy. I know if somebody's screwing around.
Tousle your hair.
Do they ever work on you at all? I mean, do they
put makeup on?
Oh, he put makeup on you? He did. So he's the makeup artist and the photographer. No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
What did he put on you? Lipstick?
No. Yeah, mascara.
So what do you mean he made you up? What did he do to you?
Well, they put the stuff underneath your eyes, I guess.
Okay.
So,
did he put any body makeup on?
No, not at all.
Tell the truth.
No, I don't have any like zits or anything like that. So they don't got to do nothing.
Does he inspect you?
No, he doesn't inspect me.
You need some rouge.
And some lipstick.
Put yogurt on my back.
Almost heroes.
Did he rub some yogurt on your back?
It will look real.
That wasn't lotion they rubbed on your Casey.
Boy, oh boy, what a gay day you had.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah, it was very gay.
But we didn't realize you'd had so many gay days.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, it's what we're going to do.
Unfortunately, I have to be gay.
How much can you make, though, in a print?
$150.
Is that how much you can make?
Yeah, but then once you get that, then you put it on, you got to, when you go and show to people, you got it, you
take
everything
rolling.
that you get. I can't,
2 years. His ball rolling.
So for $150, you can get Casey alone in your room with a G-string.
This guy didn't pay a thing. He didn't even get the job. He's going to give him some free photographs.
Right.
You know how much those photographs cost?
See, if you do these small little kind of gay projects, then you can get some really big gay projects.
Dude, you know how much photographs cost? Like rolls of film when they do this?
How much?
You know what it costs? It costs almost $400 or $500.
Wow.
I shot him with a disposable camera.
A roll of film is $500.
No, it's like a whole photo shoot. It's like $400.
The film is the film is $20, and his time is $500.
Yeah, because they're all very important.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I've got to go to 7-Eleven and get another camera.
Oh my God.
Dude, right now I got to do everything that I can do because when you're gone in 2 years, and I'm at the Walmart,
do it, man.
I'm gonna think back. I had a shot. I got a chance to do stuff now.
I hope you find something you're looking for out there.
Right.
Because that appearance I told you about was for a lot more money than this photo shoot. But you
what to go to another country?
Yeah.
For a week?
No.
3 days.
For 3 days, you would. How much money was that?
It's a day to get. Should
I say how much it was?
Yeah.
$2,500. So,
and he turned it down.
So for an hour and a half,
and I got a gig that weekend. I can't make it, and I already got stuff booked up that the whole week. And it's my whole vacation here. I'm not gonna,
All right.
But then I didn't rule that out entirely either.
Dominic, you're on the air.
When Casey was growing up and his father was that strong coach, and he watched the father identify with all the other young boys, that's when Casey determined what was sexy and what wasn't, or what was appealing. And Casey's still locked into that world.
All right, Chubby Freud is telling me what I got to do.
No, but Howard, don't you agree that everything was actually created back then?
Well, he wants to. I think the photographer represents his father in that scenario, and he wants to win him over.
And he also wants to please. What his father saw as appealing is what identifies Casey today.
You know how absurd?
Very true.
Do you know how absurd you guys sound? You sound. How do you ever ask?
Dominic has a psychology degree.
It's all crap.
What do you think these lawyers deal with? They deal with psychology all the time.
It's retarded. Their line of thinking is retarded.
You're in a guy's room.
That's what the guy does for a living. That's what the guy does.
What do you
shoots
do?
for the magazines. That's what he does.
We know what he does. We're trying to figure out what you're doing there.
Casey,
I'm trying to gay off.
Would you let your sister go to someone's apartment to be photographed?
No, not in a second. No.
Oh, why not?
Why? Because he's a woman. You're going to be alone with a guy? No, you can't do that. It's retarded.
Yeah, that would be straight sex.
That'd be too normal.
That's wrong.
What's Hans going to do? What's the guy going to do to me? You know?
Right.
Well, you couldn't do nothing to me.
Nothing.
I didn't say I did nothing.
We follow orders.
I know what he's doing with the picture of you right now.
Good, let him do it. I don't care.
So when do you and Hans
flattering.
get back together to look at your pictures?
No, I don't know. He's going to talk to Ron, his own manager.
Sit closer on the couch. You can't see the picture from there.
You mind if I shave your pubes in a swastika?
Do they ever say you have too much hair and they need to shave you like a little bit?
No, I'm not a hairy guy.
Yeah.
I don't get that problem.
Well, can you do the pose for us? Like, just come on.
Yeah.
Come on, do
What'd
it.
you do?
Come on.
Show us what you did.
No, you just stand there.
Oh, come on.
Let's see.
Show it for the future.
What?
Show me the pose you did.
Come on.
Show me how you flex your abs and do that stuff.
No. I had enough embarrassment yesterday. I got to go through it again.
You know, he will never do it for us.
No. If you're a little more supportive, maybe, but you're not.
You put out for Hans and not Robin.
Any gay guy with
A woman wants to see you. You don't do it.
Yeah. Only
Mike,
men.
you're on the air.
Foreign men.
Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing, Howard? I'm a long-time listener. Listen, I would quit both of my full-time jobs to go to Scores. I wouldn't be, what are you, high delicious over there, Casey?
Hey,
come on.
Dude, I need dough.
You are here delicious.
I work in full-time jobs, man. I won't miss Scores. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm living paycheck to paycheck, so I got to do what I got to do.
All right. You didn't make any money yesterday. That's all I know.
Well, I'm hoping I did.
That guy only had Thursday open.
Yeah, that's the time. Like, these guys been trying to get me in there for a while. That's the only, I'm not going to tell the guy, no, I can't do it that day. I can do it a different time. Where I'm begging him to get in there.
He's working paycheck to penis. All right, good for you, Casey. Good to hear you couldn't be at the Scores party. I got to take a break. When we come back, I got to do that, and then I'll surprise you when we get back. Right after.
Get out of that chair like you're a little sore.
Yeah, we'll be back right after these words.
Surprise, motherfucker.
When I'm kicking back, sipping on that yak, I like to jack to the Marauder. Spray the ladies with that milky treat with an arc that'll reach from across the street.
The
Let's go, baby.
I was born in 1975, baby.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jesus.
It's me.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm real, okay?
Today is Christmas.
Woo!
There will be a magic show at 0930. Chaplain Charlie.
What's up, baby?
Will tell you about how the free world will conquer communism.
I like to send a woman to the hair salon and let her get bangs in her hair, then come in her hair. Come in her bangs, come in her bangs. Ain't like it's nothing like sperm and bangs, baby.
With the aid of God and a few Marines. God has a hard-on for Marines.
Oh, you like that, don't you, faggot?
Because we kill
Oh, my.
everything we see.
Actually, I'd like to touch.
He plays his game. We play ours.
Tickle my tits.
To show our appreciation for so much power, we keep heaven packed with fresh souls. God was here before the Marine Corps.
That's right.
So you can give your heart to Jesus.
Woo!
But your ass belongs to the Corps.
Thank you, doodle-doo.
Do you ladies understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Sir, yes, sir.
We're on a mission from God. What's that supposed to be? Some kind of sick joke?
Hey, that's a joke, son. Don't you get it? I made a funny, son, and you're not laughing.
You're different from other people.
Yeah, I'm different from other people.
With the German homo.
It's one of my favorite stories. Whatever happened with those gay photographs?
Yeah, where are they showing up besides that guy's apartment?
The guy's got a shrine.
Casey goes to some dude's apartment. Some German guy.
This is my KC shrine.
He claims to be trying out for Men's Health.
Whatever happened to your gay photographs?
I got, you in your underpants, right?
Yeah.
With his pants down around his ankles.
No, it's, you know. So, all right, so I got, talked to another guy, so I got, the guy turned into a poster.
Oh, you're a poster?
Are you getting paid for that?
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, you are?
Nice.
Where's the poster?
It's going to be ready, I think, probably next month.
You know who that poster's for?
Who?
Gay man.
I could give a crap less. I got the money in the bank right now. It's nice.
You're a gay sex symbol.
What do you get paid for a poster?
I got $3,000 for it.
But you're going to get something for the sales, too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, good for you.
Nice, right?
Will's going around, Will, who works in the back office, saying that I'm in love with KC, and he has evidence, and evidently he preaches this to anybody.
Really?
And I'm like, dude, what is your problem? I'm gay.
Have you detected this?
Have you detected that I'm gay for you,
Howard's
dude?
in love with you?
Have you detected any signs of me being gay for you?
Dude, besides Gary here, there's nobody that you yell at more besides me.
I know.
Maybe that's love.
No,
Will.
Gary gets it the worst, and then I get it second worst.
Don't talk behind my back. Just tell me.
I didn't preach it to anybody.
Well, everyone back there said they hear your rap
Yeah,
about
because
how.
they think it's funny and they want to bring it up on the air. That's the only reason. It's not
Well,
like
what is your rap?
No, I have proof.
What is it, John?
He says it to me all the time. Whenever you like say something about Casey, he goes, "See, there you go."
Exactly.
And he doesn't just say it; he like is adamant about it.
No, I noticed it once, and then it started to snowball from there. Like the more I picked up on it, there's like a lot of things.
Dude, you
say.
honestly think I'm gay for anything?
No, I don't think. I think that you have a weird attraction to Casey. I don't think you'd ever like act on it. I don't think you'd ever like bang on. But I think there's something like something strange going on there.
Well, what is your proof? I got to hear this.
I like Casey. I think he's a nice guy.
There ain't nothing gay about him.
All right, like the one main thing that I was talking to these guys about yesterday. When we went to Las Vegas, it was 3 days of shows, porn stars, strippers, everything out there, right?
Yeah.
Howard starts off the show. His first observation is he saw KC down at the pool with his shirt off. Like, that's his first observation.
Yeah, but what you know why,
like 5
don't
hours
you?
later.
But you're forgetting the story.
Well, what was the story?
I go down to the pool with my woman, and and Artie's woman's there, and Melissa Ross's woman's there. We're laying by the pool. I'm in my bathing suit. Asswipe comes down. Mr. Muscles, pumped up from the gym, comes in, he rips off his shirt, he's laying there in his bathing suit, and all the women start giggling, talking to one another. And I'm sitting there going, hey, what's going on? We know that. No, I was completely traumatized. And then my girlfriend goes, oh, my God, look at KC's body. And all three of them are going, this is such a treat. KC's down here. We're looking at him. And I go, get the hell out of here with this guy. Get out of here, KC.
Yeah, how can you dispute me when I say women go for looks?
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. They were all salivating over the dude.
Oh, stop it.
And I'm sitting
You too.
So of course.
Too. He's the guy, you doing it too.
I think Casey playing craps with his shirt off was a little much.
Will's argument about that.
I was traumatized.
Will says you must have thought about it for 5 hours before you got on the air.
Because it was a funny story.
No, but that wasn't the observation. It was, I walked by Casey at the pool, and I was lucky enough to see him with a shirt off or something like that.
Oh, so he didn't tell the story
about the girl?
I swear,
you're insane.
Well, maybe he's onto something here. What else?
All right, I'm a homo. What else you got?
We're talking about when we played Shaved or Unshaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, you started guessing at whether KC was shaved or unshaved.
Oh, that's funny.
And then even
well, what was the answer?
It was a big mystery. And then even yesterday, you when you're talking to Robin about who she masturbates on the show, you couldn't believe that she wouldn't pleasure herself to KC.
Of course I don't.
Is what you're thinking.
Because that makes me gay. I know that KC, every female guest that comes here wants KC. So how could Robin not? And Robin has told me she thinks KC's hot.
I think he's very hot, but I know how disturbed he is, and it bothers me.
Yeah, but you were you seem bothered that she wouldn't pleasure.
I seem bothered.
And this
Not
is a
you
strong.
bothered.
This is
No,
a
he
strong-
said, I seem bothered that you didn't pleasure yourself.
no.
What do I care?
Well, you did. You kept arguing with me about it.
That's true.
Right.
And the strongest proof ever is in Vegas. You and I guess Casey went to the steam room.
No.
Argued whether he was wearing underpants or not in the steam room.
Here's what happened.
You should read the log. It's disturbing.
Wait a second. Can I say something? Can I say something in my defense?
Yes.
I go in for a steam in the gym.
Yeah.
Tom Chiasano was in the locker room. Me. And who was in the steam room with me? I forget. It was someone else.
Ralph.
Was it Ralph?
I think
no, it wasn't Ralph. It was somebody
Benny?
else.
Was it
No.
Gary? Gary takes.
Oh, I know. It was Joe.
Joe.
Joe the cop.
Oh, Joe the cop.
Yeah, Joe the cop. So me and Joe the cop go in the steam room, and we're sitting there in the steam. Who walks in? KC. The dude walks in. He's got his underpants and a towel on.
No, I swear, Howard, I swear to God.
So I go, Casey, you're in a steam room.
I didn't have my underpants. How if I had a towel on? How
You
would
keep
I know
a towel on. You don't take your underpants.
If I had a towel on, how
Well,
would you
he
know I
is
had
looking at
underpants
him
on?
awfully hard, isn't he, Will?
I swear to God, I didn't have my underpants on.
So Joe and I are laughing our ass off. Yeah. Oh, did I?
To take a steam because I never did it before.
That might be gay. I needed you.
I have
Come into the steam room with me, Casey.
I have heard through the office Casey has been, Casey's known as the golden boy to you. He could do no wrong.
Who says that?
Will said that.
Heard him yell at me
Casey,
when I
he yells at Gary and me and Benji way more than he ever yells at you. You're
Well, it's
crazy.
great that Casey will go off.
Because Will brought this up yesterday, right? We had this discussion off the air, and I said, this is funny, we should have this on the air.
Yeah.
And I said, listen, I always yell at Casey, but did you see, since he's been on his medication, did you see, the guy looked like he was going to kill someone.
Oh, yeah.
And 5 people came up to me and said, listen, you got to back off KC.
Stop yelling.
And I've backed off ever since.
Oh, is that what it is? Because
It has been very nice.
I'm being nice because even like Dominic called me, everyone said, listen, this guy's going to snap.
No, I'm not.
So you got to back off and be nice to the guy. So I got lectured by 5 or 6 people that I better have some compassion.
That's what happened. Because when I was in here during a break, and Casey showed me some of his medication he was taking, and I was going to make a joke or something. Howard goes, John, this is serious.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. There have been a number of times
this is not something to
where
kid around.
Casey has screwed up, and Howard said, "It's my fault, Casey. Don't worry about it."
Oh, yeah.
I don't want it to be serious. I want it to go back to the way it was.
Dude, no way.
No.
No way.
That was making you sick. We're trying to help.
I agree with Howard. Since you've been on your medication, you've been hotter than ever.
Dude, you don't want it back the way it was. All I know is I pointed out to you that I was not pleased with something you were doing. I forget what it was. And you snapped, dude. But I
And
know
every time you have even come... in fact, the other day, you said something, and he started screaming like a maniac.
Oh, I did it.
It was no joke.
One day because I was...
Dude, you're crazy.
No, I did it one day because I was completely right, and you guys wouldn't let me talk.
No,
Well, that's the
just
point.
the other day, you go, look, and as soon as you go, look, I'm like under the desk.
No.
Hey, look, dude, there's no doubt in my mind you could snap my neck in half.
No,
I don't need that.
No, I like you people. I would never do anything bad.
Thank you.
I'm serious.
But you like us now when everything's calm. When things get intense, you snap.
We like you.
I never thought of
We
seriously
like you
harming
too.
anybody here.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that.
And we wanted to stay there.
I would.
Dude,
I like my job.
Dude, I'm just keeping my distance.
Yeah, but you thought of killing your family.
Hey, take it easy,
Out of love.
John.
Yeah, it was just a thought.
The people you love are the ones you want to kill.
Stop.
I'm not gonna, it's a thought. It's not. It
I don't want to. Hey, by the way,
Stop it.
enough discussion about
That's
this.
so weird. I can't believe it. I would never be afraid of Kate. He's like,
Okay,
he's like,
good.
oh,
That's great, John.
I'm a nice guy.
Dude, the guy's got major problems.
Yeah, who doesn't in this?
So you think he's beyond, like, even kidding around?
Yeah,
with?
yeah.
Dude, is that why you've been nice to me so often?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, of
What
course.
do you think? He's telling you that your mistakes are his fault? You think he's doing that?
When do I do that for anyone else? Will's right. I give you special consideration.
Like so, I'm like, hey, Howard's really nice. Like, because you go, you go in phases. Like you really you like somebody for a while, but then kind of you seem annoyed by somebody for a
He's
while.
going to consistently like you.
Dude, I like you.
I like you.
When
too.
you're running through here with your machete, remember how nice I was to you.
No, but do you guys feel that way that Howard goes through, like he likes you a lot a couple weeks, but then,
Oh, yeah.
but then
Well,
he's
that-
annoyed by you.
But I think he's always been really good to you.
No, but
No,
he
no.
yells at me the most because
But see, that's weird that he thinks that you yell at him the most, because that's insane.
No, not the most. Gary gets it the most.
Gary gets it the most, but I'm pretty tough on Casey. But ever since he snapped and the family did the intervention on him, and then everyone kind of sat me down and said, listen, you got a problem on your hands with this guy. He's going through a rough time. He can't handle much. And I said, okay.
No, but I don't want it to be like that. I don't want to.
No, I know.
We're waiting for you to get better.
When you get better, I'll beat you up.
Let the hammer down.
Can I give you an example of that?
Yeah.
One day we were talking about Casey spelled lingerie wrong in a meeting, right? So I made a note of it because with everyone, if anybody messes up, we talk about it. The next morning I handed you a note off the air, and you just waved me off. You're like, no, that's right.
No, see, that's the
and you
worst
give me that
thing.
look like, you know what, he can't.
No, that's the worst thing.
And you agree, right? I mean,
you
you were in on some of the discussions, especially the 2 times Casey snapped.
I'll tell you that we have somebody that's interning here who works in the back, and she saw the show where Casey snapped on the air, and she pulled me to the side. She goes, "Are you guys worried?"
Oh, believe me,
Yeah, the only
everyone
person
here was
who
worried.
wasn't worried was Casey. He couldn't see himself.
Yeah.
So you see, Will, Howard's not gay. He's scared.
Yeah. Yeah. I might be cowardly.
It looks the same as love.
No, you can't. Please don't.
We're not treating you any different.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, don't worry. You won't be treated differently.
But then it makes me think like,
Case, I won't treat you differently. I promise.
No,
I
this
promise.
is not a bit.
We're not treating you any different.
It's not a bit.
I know it's not a big.
Dude,
You do
John,
it off the air.
the guy has a problem. You understand?
Who doesn't in this room?
Right.
And we're handling all of
You really think he's capable of snapping?
Yes.
Oh, he did already.
Okay, you know what this is like? This is like when a guy's got kind of like he's dinged up a little bit on the football field. He's a little bit, and then the coach says, "All right, don't hit him. Don't hit him." That's the whole thing. You can't do that.
That's exactly it.
You can't do that.
Although, you know,
What are you
Howard,
talking about?
he did snap at me that time. We were making fun of him about leaving from 9/11.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
There's no question. I've snapped on people before.
Dude.
He wanted to
The
kill.
level of
He wanted to
his,
kill John.
the level of his snapping.
Who hasn't wanted to kill John?
Thank you.
The level of his snapping and freaking out went up after his family had the intervention with him. And he was in desperate need of help.
The only reason I would say that is because he went off on you. But
Yeah.
the day he went off on John, he was pretty scared.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how sick he was then.
And after Casey went to the psychiatrist and they got him on medication, finally, I didn't want anybody to sabotage the guys getting better. So I told people, lighten up on Casey.
No.
It's not a question.
Please take that off. Take that off.
No.
Well, you know, Casey.
All right, I'll take it off.
No,
I'll
you
take
know,
it off.
Casey, he
It's
is
off
serious because
now.
I've been on
Casey,
medication
this
in
is
the
a bit
past.
for the air.
And Howard's moved on it.
See, you know, one thing
This
about
is a
Casey
bit
is
for the air.
the way Casey gets angry is, to me, the scariest thing. Because what'll happen is, I've seen you stand at this podium and somebody will be goofing on you, and you sort of grit your teeth, you know, and it looks like you're just thinking about something, and then boom, it's an explosion.
Yeah, he's holding it and holding it.
now.
It goes.
No, I'm not angry.
There's an internal argument going on right now.
I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't
Kill
want
Gary. Don't kill Gary.
I want to see you get better. We're all behind you.
You know what he determined? He determined that he was being tougher on you than that he needed to be.
Look, everyone knows Casey's history. He had a father who was really tough on him.
Yeah.
Something's going on in that head of his. Who knows? But I don't, like, even Dominic called me and said, listen, he's thinking you're the father figure here.
No, I don't.
You're
And instead of hitting his father, he's going to hit you.
You know, it's easier to hit
anybody.
Well, he can't get to his father.
Howard, you know how weird it is? John and I had a 20-minute discussion when we were down in the Bahamas. Does Casey have the ability in therapy to recognize what went wrong in his life? Or is he
that's why he's medicated.
Or is he never going to see it?
That's what I said.
I said he can see
everywhere.
it.
I said I don't think he'll ever be able to realize how messed up his childhood was.
I said 10 years.
Wait a minute.
Like 10 years.
This is so funny because you guys are having that conversation in the Bahamas. I'm having that conversation with Anne Marie. You know, we're all having that conversation.
I like
Casey,
talking about.
I'm not having that conversation.
We care about you.
No, we are all saying we love you.
Yeah.
See, no, it wasn't. Yeah, but we were kidding.
You know what? I want to stop this conversation right now. I don't like it, and I'm not comfortable with it.
No, I am uncomfortable with the fact that you told people not to.
That's correct. I cared about you.
You know what that is? That's alienating. That's taking me.
No.
Because that's part of the show.
No. Consider yourself back in the loop.
Have you felt alienated?
No.
All right, then it didn't alienate anybody.
I don't want anybody to be nice to me.
I told everyone that we have to show Casey some love.
Have I been any nicer to you than I ever was?
Yes.
Oh, you noticed.
What do you think he's going to find out in therapy now?
Dominic, you're on the air.
Yeah, but isn't Casey doing better?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
yes, he is.
You know, ask me how many times I was late for work before I started this crap.
Well, that's not
in 4 years. In 4 years. Once. In 4 years. Now, it happened like 3 or 4 times.
Well,
it's okay, though.
Yeah, but that's till you get adjusted to the medication, but you're a lot calmer. You haven't killed anyone the whole week.
We understand you're being late.
I don't think you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind if you're late.
Yeah, you're not afraid of being late now because you're banging the boss.
That's right. You need to rest after you bang me.
Now.
I mean, of course you can be late now. Come on.
Look, if you want to come in 11 o'clock, it's not the worst.
You do what you want, man.
It was funny, because he showed up late a few times now, and nobody says anything
well,
to him.
you know, the other day, Howard's breakfast was late, which means Casey's not here, and Howard didn't say a word.
No, I yelled at Gary.
You didn't say a thing to
I
Casey.
said, Gary, I go, look, take Casey off the breakfast detail, please. And he goes, if we do that, it could send him over the edge. And I said, you know what, you're right. Just leave him on and I'll just wait.
But even Gary didn't say anything when he showed up.
Casey gets he said, I'm sorry, dude. I got to write.
But that makes me more like as soon as I got up, because I got a call at 6 in the morning. I got up and I started screaming, and I trashed my apartment because I was all pissed off that I slept through it.
That's okay.
Better you do it.
I broke tables.
I'll tell you, one of the funniest things I see every morning is Jason making that phone call.
Right.
I'm like, oh God, it's time to wake up.
Me and Jason.
So what is it?
I call him when I go to the deli, and then he calls me. And
since the medication, you've been sleeping late.
The medication shouldn't make you sleep. It's actually supposed to keep you awake.
No, what it does is I sleep. I have 4 alarms. I just bought 2 more. Now I got 6.
Zonked.
Well,
and I can sleep through it.
I think the medication makes you buy alarms.
Hey, I don't want to get into it too weird an area, but did you lose money on the Yankee game last week?
No way, dude. I quit gambling.
Oh, you're kidding!
Because one of the guys, I heard that, but
that's good.
One of the guys in the office said that you were complaining that you lost some money on one of the games.
No, I hate the Yankees. I just say that I hate the Yankees. No, I'm my gambling's under control.
Wow, this is working then.
But
that's just one of the things that's out of control in my life, so I got rid of that.
But you always complain you don't have money, though.
Yeah, because
he doesn't make a lot of money.
Make a lot.
Yeah, but he works every weekend.
But what kind of gigs do I take? I take anything.
But you probably
he's posing for gay porn.
Yeah,
he's posing for gay porno
He's
challenges.
a gay poster boy.
You'll see it, man. You'll love it.
Oh, we're gonna put it up in here.
I know I will, because I'm in love.
Well, he can't wait to. Will you sign it for him?
Yeah, of course.
My crazy Casey Muscle Man.
Is our meeting in the jacuzzi still on for today?
Hey, Casey.
I mean, how was that steam you two took together?
Yeah.
This is Rod Stiff.
Take off your underpants, Casey. Free your balls.
You gotta wear your underpants in here.
Young Casey.
I came back to my law office, and there was a phone call from 2 judges, from 2 new clients in KC. I called him back in 1 second. Get him on the phone.
What did KC want?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I said, get him right on the phone. He's very important.
Yes. Return Casey's call.
I know, because Casey asks me every day, you think I should be on this medication? And I went, yes. Just stick with it.
I know. There was one day that everybody was getting upset because of something going on with him, and he was like, you see, I'm not taking it anymore. I said, no. People stop telling him bad things about what's happening to him now. He has to stay on that medication.
Yeah, and I don't care if you're late from the medication.
We don't care as long as the medication is helping you, Casey, we're with you.
It's got to be. You're not gambling anymore.
Well, that's I just get sick of.
Well, there's a reason.
You couldn't do that before. You wouldn't have ever gotten sick of it before.
You're not going to gamble on the Breeders' Cup?
Oh, yeah, of course I am.
What?
Gee,
what?
Yeah, I'm going to this weekend. I'm going to the Breeders' Cup.
Oh. Whoa.
I thought you weren't gambling.
It's horse racing.
I thought you had it under control.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and screw around a little bit.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, no, I have an appearance. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to L.A. to the Breeders' Cup.
That's fine.
Right.
That's fine.
So that's the thing. I'm going to be there.
Let me ask you a question. If you were an alcoholic, right?
Yeah.
Say Casey's an alcoholic.
I know.
Would you take a drink?
All right, fine. Hey, dude, I went to GA. I know.
Where'd you go?
GA, Gamblers Anonymous.
How many times did you go?
Pretty much every week.
Really? When did you do
did you tell them you're going to gamble on the Breeders' Cup?
No, so you can't do that. You have to stop. You have to stop.
So tell them. Have the balls to go to your meeting and tell them you're going to gamble on the Breeders' Cup and discuss
it with them. Is he going to meetings now? Is that what you're saying?
You still go to Gamblers Anonymous?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. And you're going to gamble? You nutcase.
Yeah. But no, but see, they say that you can't do it and there's no way that you can do it.
Right.
So,
look,
but you know that you can.
It's not money that I don't have.
Did it ever dawn on you that they might know something you don't know?
Yeah, I know they know a lot, but I have great.
Have you told them that you're thinking about going and gambling at the Breeders' Cup in the meetings?
No.
Why haven't you brought it up since it's no big deal?
Because it's not all about me. I just sit and I listen to people.
Wait a second. Casey,
I listen to people. That's where I go. I go to listen to people.
You've never shared.
You ever gambled on one football game this season?
Of course I have, yeah. I didn't say
But you're supposed to have stopped.
But trust me. Just trust me. It's in check, all right? I'm serious.
So how much you going to put in the Breeders' Cup?
I'm just going to screw around. I'm going to be there with my friends, and I'm going to hang out.
Let me ask you something.
It's a couple of dollars a race.
Have you ever stood up in the meeting and said, "Hi, I'm Casey. I'm a gambler.
I'm gay. I'm a gay gambler."
I'm a gay gambler.
Yeah.
I am Casey, and this is my German photographer. Hi, Casey.
I gamble because I'm in my underpants on a calendar.
You told your story, right?
I am Casey. Yeah. That's
Oh, I'd love a tape of that.
Oh,
yeah.
Let me hear your story. My father used to throw the dodgeball at me.
There's nothing to do. It has to do with.
No, I'd like to hear those crazy gambling stories.
No, it's you know what? I suggest that anybody go to any of these meetings just to hear what everybody else has to say and how bad it can get.
But you don't stand up and share on a regular basis.
Not if you don't want to.
But I was going to say, maybe you have
something. Are you the same as they are?
What?
Are you the same as they are? Are you
no,
you have the same problems, or are you different?
My problems are minute.
And Howard, that's a big issue, because Casey told me there were two stories that he heard there that really set him back. He's like, whoa, wow. But since Casey's stories aren't nearly as bad as those, I don't think he thinks he's got as big a problem.
Yeah, but you know what? Your story isn't as bad as those. You never got to get what those people had.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but
you should maybe go to the GAY meeting.
Stand up and say, "Hi, I'm Casey. I'm gay."
Hi, I'm Casey. I'm gay, Casey. I have a problem.
That meeting's down the hall, pal.
Hi, Casey.
Casey, I don't think Howard's funny.
Just for the record.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That guy who keeps making the gay tapes about KC.
Yes.
That guy who's obsessed. Hey, KC, that guy. He made a couple of new KC songs. This is called Give KC the Beef.
Then KC started to moan. He said, "Give me a rusty trombone. Give KC the beef, boys, and grease his cover him in bandages from head to toe and let it drip away."
I like it.
Give KC the beef, boys, and grease his cover him in bandages from head to toe and let it drip away.
Give Casey the man beef and free his beep. Here's another one that I think is unbelievable. This is called Casey's Sausage Party.
It's Casey's sausage party. He'll kiss a guy if he wants to. Kiss a guy if he wants to. Kiss a guy if he wants to. You'd kiss a guy too if you loved man goo.
great song, isn't it?
That's too funny.
Surprise, motherfucker.
The radio personality suffered from an obsession for years, but now Howard is confessing his secret.
All right, just a couple of seconds. Stump the Buoy. Evil Dave Letterman's joining us today. Everybody's happy to see him. How are you, Evil Dave? Good morning.
Can I just ask you something?
Sure.
Does anybody have Ashton Kutcher's home phone number? Boy, would I like to cake his eyebrows with my DNA.
Wow. I didn't know you were feeling that way.
Yeah.
Well, it's good seeing you. Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the fans are happy.
Hey, I heard that the president has put the government on big alert. There's a big bomb scare. The new J-Lo Ben Affleck movie is coming out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that's. In fact, there's been some advanced reviews. David Letterman is correct. There's some advanced reviews, and they say this movie might be a bigger bomb than Mariah Carey's Glitter.
Wow, that's hard to beat.
Yeah, they say it's horrible. The whole concept is horrible. J-Lo's a lesbian, but the posters promote that this is a love story. Yeah. People are going to be very angry when they show up and there's no love story.
They also are trimming her butt in the posters. Have you noticed that?
Yes, I have. I notice everything.
I applaud that.
Well, Dave, it's good to see you.
Yeah. I just want to say one thing here. Since 9/11, I haven't been able to think about nude young boys as much as I used to.
That's an after effect of the tragedy?
Right.
I don't know.
Well, there's a lot to talk about, certainly. A couple of things.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, our own Benji gave me a gift. I had the weirdest experience with Benji. He came up to me and said, I want to give you a gift. You always are generous with me. And I was trying to think of a time when I was generous with him, but...
What did he give you?
He handed me a box. I said, I'm not opening it. I said, what are you up to? I didn't trust him. I thought I was being punked.
Right.
Which is a cool way of saying candid camered. And I made him unwrap his own gift to me.
And it was real.
It was a real gift. It was a book. I don't know why anyone would buy this from me. It's a big, thick book. What is it called?
What it is it was an actual sort of like a guidebook or encyclopedia to New York that came out in 1892, and they just republished it.
I'm looking at this thing, I go, oh, he goes, I thought you would enjoy something like this. It's an old guidebook to New York City. Why would I want that?
I think it's fascinating. And
I'll never read it. I said to him, I'll never read it. Give it to someone else.
I had to take a guess, and I thought maybe you'd be interested in it, too.
No, not at all. It's a horrible gift.
Have you flipped through it at all?
No, not at all. I have no interest in it. It's sitting on my desk, and now
you might want to give it to someone else. He doesn't want to crack it.
Yeah, now I'm torn because it's like it's sitting on my desk. I feel bad. Someone gave it to me, but it's like I'm never going to read this. So I want to just throw it out in the garbage.
Well,
what'd that cost you?
I think it's like $20.
Oh, what a waste of money!
It's sitting next to my Neil Young picture.
Yeah, I mean, my God, give it to Tom Chiusano. Give it to Fred. He loves it.
I got it. I already had bought another copy for Fred, but I was going to wait a while to give it to him.
Give him mine.
Well, okay, I'll just have to change the inscription.
It's such a waste of money.
Is there an inscription? Did you read the
I didn't even open it to read it. I have no interest in it.
Oh, come on, read the inscription, please.
I bet if you flip through it, you'll be fascinated by it.
Other show news, Casey Armstrong. Gay Casey.
Yeah.
You know, Casey's a homo.
Yes.
Casey, I found out that he's on Prozac, so I said to him...
When did this happen?
When did it happen? And
I thought he stopped going to a psychiatrist.
Doesn't a psychiatrist have to put you on Prozac?
Yeah, they do.
And did a psychiatrist do this?
No, I don't go to a shrink no more.
So how did you get Prozac?
The doctor did put it on me.
What doctor?
Put it on you?
Regular doctor.
No, be honest.
The regular doctor.
A regular doctor. And what? All of a sudden, what happened? You went to the doctor. You complaining about what?
No, I didn't complain about nothing. My brother made me do it. He said, hey, listen, this is what you're going to do.
Why? But what was your complaint?
My girlfriend and my friends came to him, and it was kind of like an
intervention.
Something like that, yeah. And
Did they all sit down with you?
No, just him. He goes, look, you're going to listen to me. And I said, no, I was like, F you, get out of here.
Is your brother younger or older?
No, he's older.
Older.
And then
But do you hear what happened? All of his friends and the people who were around him went to his brother and intervened, and so his brother had to go take care of him.
What am I missing? What did they say to your brother to get him to have an intervention?
Well, they just say, just like I'm a weirdo.
No, but I mean, come on, you must have been doing something I don't know about.
Give us the lowdown on what you've been up to.
Just they never saw me anymore. I'm just I guess I'm kind of a dark person or whatever.
No, come on. What did they specifically say?
What specifics?
Yeah.
it's not right. He's always pissed off. He's angry. And
is that true?
Well, yeah, but that's the way I've always been. You know what I mean? And so he goes, "Hey, you're gonna sit down. You're gonna listen to me." I'm like, "No, F you. I'm not gonna listen to anything." So then he beat the crap out of me pretty much.
Physically?
Yeah, yeah. Because I was like, "I'm not gonna listen to F you," but he's a lot bigger than me. Mm-hmm. So he said, this is.
He works out in the gym too and does sports.
Yeah, but he's a lot bigger. So he said, this is what you need to do, and you're going to listen to me. So
you went to a regular doctor.
I'm not going through a shrink. I've been to
And when you went to the regular doctor, he had to give you a battery of tests or something.
Yeah, he gave me a test.
What was the test?
One of them was this written test with like answers and stuff.
And what did they ask you?
It just said, just like weird questions like, do you have, eating, is your appetite better or worse? And do you don't find enjoyment in things? And
do you find enjoyment in things? How did you answer that?
No.
You don't find enjoyment in anything?
Not a lot of things, but there are some things I do.
Yeah. You like sex?
And gambling?
You like gambling?
Yeah.
You like coming to work? Do you like coming to work?
I like work. Drinking and stuff. So he takes a test back. This is really funny. He takes a test back.
But how does this test determine you need to be on Prozac? You do enjoy some things. You're angry some of the time.
You don't know what the questions he answered wrong were.
Right.
Yeah, so he takes a thing back, and he comes back in the room. He goes, I went through the test and I scored it, and he goes, apparently this is a severe case.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So then he goes,
what kind of doctor is he?
As a general, I guess, I don't know, regular doctor.
Regular doctor.
So he says, these are the options. This is what you should do.
What were the options?
Severe case.
Yeah.
I never heard of a regular doctor putting someone on Prozac.
Well, obviously, many people just go to their regular physician and they say, I'm not feeling real well. There are a lot of people who are on these drugs who are not going to a psychiatrist.
So you wrote down the answers, and then was there another test, a physical test of any kind?
No, nothing like that. Then
he spoke to you? A Rorschach test?
Then he said, my first question was, that's not going to screw with anything. Like
sexually.
Yeah. That's But then he said it only happens to some people, whatever. But
how long you been on Prozac?
I think it's like 2 months.
Wow.
Wow.
And it doesn't work.
Why?
It's because after the first month, he goes, come back and we'll see what happens. So then they double the dose. And I can't tell you there's any difference that it makes you feel any different. The stuff sucks.
Really?
But let me ask you something. When he said there were options, what were the options?
Yeah. They named a bunch of. He said you should also do therapy. Was psychotherapy or a psychiatrist or whatever.
Why don't you do it?
No, I've done that. It's stupid. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work because you have defenses.
You don't
work. You got to.
You're not willing to go in there and work. You're afraid.
Not true at all. I've been to like 4 of them.
How many times a week did you go?
Once.
Yeah, once a week.
Who can afford going every day? Who can do that?
They have programs that you don't have to pay.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I don't think
you could go to like a
clinic.
A clinic where they charge like $10.
You're a sick puppy. You need lots of help.
Because told them that there was, just like thoughts I wasn't comfortable with and stuff like that, and
like what kind of thoughts?
You don't.
You know his thoughts.
Like killing and stuff, drowning things.
Yeah. Fag killing. Well, all right. Like the most important thing to me is my family. Right. That's the most important thing.
Right. Your mother and your brother.
Yeah. Right. And everything. And I was just getting these stuff, but I know they're not real. I know.
You wanted to kill him?
Well, I never wanted to see them go through anything.
Oh, you're wacky.
You know what I mean? I would never want them to go through anything bad. So I had these weird thoughts that. I know that they're not. It's not reality. It's.
What are the weird thoughts?
Like to guard them from that.
To guard them from bad things happening?
Yeah, but
by killing them.
Well, yeah.
If they die, then nothing bad could happen to them.
Exactly.
That's smart.
Wow. You better.
But I know it's not real.
I know. I hear you. But you don't like those thoughts.
Right.
Well, what's wrong with having those thoughts? You know what? The thought of wanting to kill your mother is as edible as it gets. Doesn't mean you're really going to kill her, but don't be afraid to fantasize.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What?
There's nothing wrong with him having thoughts, as long as he's not acting on them.
There are reasons you have certain thoughts.
No.
As bad as my parents was, where I never thought of killing.
I'm
trying to get some more out of him. Yeah. What?
I have a thought. Has anyone besides me ever thought about violating Jennifer Aniston's fart box with an ass handle? Let me ask Casey one quick question.
You
can
act on those. Go ahead, Dave.
Let me ask Casey one quick question. Now, Casey, be honest with me on this. Now, have you ever? Do you like looking at drunk guys sleeping in the park? Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Dave, this is a serious thing.
Yeah, you're making light.
David Letterman, always with the jokes.
His problem,
Yeah.
Dave.
Sorry, what's your name? Gary. Yeah.
I got the test. I got the test to give you. It's 20 questions.
How do you have the test?
Because you can get it. It's Prozac. You go to the website. You can get it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I won't ask all the questions, but this.
You have thoughts about, like, if you killed your mother and your brother, they would never have bad things happen to them?
Exactly.
Except that you killed him.
No, but see the thing, but I would, of course, in the thing that I would go too, you know what I mean? So like,
you would kill them and yourself.
Yeah.
But what do you think could happen to them that they need to avoid? I mean,
I wouldn't want them just to be upset about anything.
Right.
Forget that. Do you hear me tell those stories every day on the air about guys like?
See, I understand.
Those thoughts?
I understand when people kill their families. I understand that.
Oh.
Do you think you might be gay and you don't want your mom to know? No, I'm being serious.
What?
You think that, you're afraid to find that? Come out of the closet.
I'm going to tell you this.
Go ahead.
I love women.
All right. Okay.
And
you want to be one?
I'm just trying to figure it out. You want to be a woman?
There is nothing about a man that turns me on sexually.
Okay.
Except shooting him in the butt.
Not even. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, because that's funny. It's funny.
Do you take steroids at all? Seriously?
No.
Have you ever?
Yeah.
You have. Maybe that's it.
It maybe screwed him up and he never got over it.
When your dad's a gym coach, and I don't mean to put it all on this, bad things are going to happen.
Look, Casey's got bigger problems than that. Maybe he shouldn't have had that dad, but I will almost guarantee you Casey would have problems anyway.
I don't know.
With the best father in the world, because Casey's brain does not work right. Yeah.
You want to know some of these questions?
All right, give me some questions. But do they have the right answers?
Well, here's the deal. The answer is not often, sometimes, more often.
Yeah, that was
or all the time. So I'm going to just jump ahead to some of the more interesting questions. I have crying spells or feel like it.
Never. Or feel like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I never have.
Why don't you cry?
Because I haven't. I don't.
Now, is that happening more often?
Why don't you cry?
I don't know. I don't have that. I just never did.
It wouldn't be manly. But do you have it more often now, these feelings like you want to cry?
Is it not often, sometimes, or more often?
Well, I never do, but to feel like it.
Do you feel if you...
all the time, yeah.
Do you stop yourself from crying because
your
dad never cried and he's a tough guy?
No, not true at all. I just don't... That just doesn't happen to me.
Okay. I feel hopeful about the future.
I know the answer to that. Never.
2 years. I got Walmart. 2 years.
Here's a really interesting one. I have trouble with constipation.
Never. I got two a day, baby.
Okay. I feel that others would be better off if I were dead.
Oh, sometimes.
A lot?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody feels that way.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
I don't.
There are some people that...
Who would be better off if you were dead?
Some people hate you.
Who would be better off if you were dead?
Everyone in his will.
No, really, who would be better off if you were dead? Name one person.
I'd put women through bad stuff.
I see.
Do you think your girlfriend would be better off if you were dead?
Yeah.
The homeless guy.
Why?
Because she'd be rid of him?
Yeah.
Because you think you're a loser and you're not good for her?
No, not true at all. No.
Then why would she be better off? Doesn't she love you?
Yeah, I guess.
That's a bad thing to love you.
No, not at all. No.
And why is she better off?
Why is she better off if you're not there?
You don't give her the love she deserves in return?
Yeah, she deserves a better man. A lot better.
Yeah. All right, well, that I agree with. Go ahead. So far, you're normal.
Who doesn't feel that way, though?
I think the gay hobo who Casey beats up every day on Fifth Avenue would be better off.
Casey, you keep saying who doesn't feel that way.
I'm being honest. At least I'm the only one who's being honest.
All right, go ahead.
I feel that I am useful and needed.
I know the answer to that.
Did you screw up your breakfast yesterday?
So you feel that never?
No. No, there's some things that I'm.
Like what? All right, go ahead, Gary.
Yeah.
Continue.
I have trouble sleeping through the night.
Oh yeah, every night. Dave, this is a weird thing that was happening to me. Like every couple days, this would happen. I would get up and I would think that somebody put a note on my TV. Wow.
Like what? Like if you turn on the TV, there'll be a message for you?
There was no. It was like a piece of paper. And then finally, when I got up there, it would never be there.
You thought when you went to bed that you would wake up and find a piece of paper?
No, I would wake up in the middle of the night. I would look over at the TV, and it would be a piece of paper there.
But
it would go up, and it was never there. It would happen all the time.
That's called an hallucination.
Yeah. No, but it's not like during the day that happens. It only happens in the middle of a sleep.
Just wait.
You know what? I'm looking at Howard. I know exactly what he's thinking.
Yeah.
He's thinking, he touches my food.
No, I love you.
Hardly I trust him.
No, you should
love
trust him.
him, then you might kill him.
No. Yeah, by the way, I'm one of those people who believes I'm better off with you alive and me alive. Just for the record.
How about this one, Casey? I am restless and can't keep still.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you would say all the time.
All the time, yeah. Everybody does. A lot of people do that. Go ahead. Who doesn't have like a...
All right, go ahead, Gary.
Here's another one now. I get tired for no reason.
Who doesn't?
I get tired for no reason.
Yeah, everybody does.
Well, maybe you ought to go give him one of your pills.
Okay, here's an important one. I enjoy looking at, talking to, and being with attractive men or women. You have to pick one, obviously. So for you, it would be attractive women.
Oh, of course. Totally.
I do.
Yeah, of course. Who
doesn't?
Yeah, so far.
So far, I'm on the same page here.
That apparently is the wrong answer.
My life is pretty full.
No.
Go ahead. Yeah, my life's full.
I feel downhearted, blue, and sad.
When? Why?
In general.
How did he answer? You answered these the other day.
Yeah, but it's a little tougher, like, doing it. Yeah, all right, fine.
You know what?
Answer it the way you answered in the
right,
yeah.
Maybe he just took the test
wrong.
wrong.
Blue.
Maybe he just messed up.
He's looking at me for the answers.
No, he
it's not one of those kind of tests.
Here.
Dude, there's no right answer.
What did you have for this one, Howard?
Okay.
What is it, Mary?
Hey, listen, Howard.
Yes.
I used to be a rep that used to sell Prozac, and just to give you a heads up, this guy, first of all, okay, he may be somewhat depressed. He needs a little bit of a mood stabilizer with, hate to tell you, Casey, an antipsychotic, low-dose antipsychotic to take care of those, like, feelings of hurting people and stuff like that. Prozac works, but that ain't for him, and he needs to go to a psych. Forget about the primary care physician. I don't know what he's doing.
You should be at a psychiatrist's office. Let him diagnose you.
Just like she said, he needs antipsychotic drugs.
If your brother's doing an intervention and your girlfriend, everyone's coming to him, you must be doing something really weird. You're not even telling me.
Look at the intervention of his brother. His brother just kicked the crap out of him.
And here's a weird thing, too. All that's going on, and he shows no signs of it here.
You know,
he's normal as he can be.
I don't see him as depressed or acting weird or anything.
Now, you know what I do that might make you feel better, Case? Refer to your interventions as surprise parties.
Ellen, you're on the air.
Howard, I'm totally scared for your life, and Robin and everyone on the staff. This guy sounds like he should be in a loony bin. His brother should kick the ass out of him. I'm totally scared. I think Ronnie should check him for weapons and anything else that he might.
That might not be a bad idea.
You know what? She is absolutely right. We should put a metal detector.
Yes, and Howard, don't eat the food anymore. I'm totally scared. This guy is scary.
Thank you, Ellen.
Bye.
You don't have any weird thoughts about my food, are you?
Dude, you trust me. I would never do anything like that.
Oh, trust him.
You know what the thing is?
You can trust me, though.
I think he loves his job so much that it's the one thing in his life that's holding everything else together.
Yeah, but what happens the day he goes click and he's all the way over on that other side where those thoughts are?
I'm out of here. I'm not going to worry about him. Joey, go ahead.
First of all, this self-loathing homo is too stupid to know if the Prozac's working.
It's probably working. He just doesn't know.
No, it doesn't work.
Yeah, well, you got to go to a psychiatrist. I'm stepping in now. You got to go to a shrink.
I'm not going to a shrink.
You're going to a shrink.
Go talk to some.
See,
you know what shrinks are?
Come on.
Shrinks are like they're friends.
I'm being helped. I'm being helped by a psychiatrist, and it's not a relationship like I have with a friend.
No, they listen.
Listen to me. No.
We're not going to.
Can I jump in for a second? The guy that you went to is not the guy you need to go to.
Right.
No, he was a nice guy.
No, but he's a whole different level. You need to go to
guys are so off. Casey can't go.
Why?
Because he's that bad off. He could never go.
So what are you going to do?
He's going until he's institutionalized.
Do we have to throw him in a straitjacket and dump him for Belgium?
So what should we do? Should we bring a psychiatrist in here and let him evaluate?
Yeah, we'd have to hire one on the staff so he could just spend time with Casey every day. Casey not know.
Where's Dr. Norris?
I got buddies I could talk to if I wanted to.
Let me add something.
Yeah.
Let me add. While you're at it, send Artie back to comedy school.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Sure, that came out of nowhere.
Dominic Barbara, who just recently had a ring put around his stomach and has already dropped 30 pounds.
First of all, he has to be told that we all love him. And he has to be told that there's nothing bad because he has to take the medication.
Yeah, it is.
But no, there is not.
No, there is. All mental people think it's bad to take medication.
Oh, it is, yeah. You see,
and
I always
go
thought
off
that.
of it right now, don't you?
It's not a sign of weakness. And, all his life, he's always tried to please his father. Remember how strong his father was?
Dominic, what do you know? How do you know me besides what you hear on the show?
Because I hear you talk about your father. I hear you talk about your mother.
No, I don't. These guys do. I don't.
Yes, John.
Hey, we just went to the Prozac, website and answered some of those questions, and it says right here, Casey, if you have feelings of wanting to harm yourself or anyone else, please call 911 or your doctor, or go to the nearest hospital's emergency room immediately.
It's a big block.
They got to say that anyway.
But I wanted to
they're trying to cover their asses, but they're right.
Many people on Prozac who shouldn't be on Prozac do become suicidal. It's not a joke.
Yeah, are you feeling suicidal at all?
Medication.
Huh? Are you feeling suicidal at all? He's right.
I would never do that to anybody.
Yeah, but sometimes on Prozac you get crazy.
You see, there's the answer that's wrong. You just said, I wouldn't do it to anyone. The question is, would you do it to yourself?
No, I wouldn't do that. It's a selfish thing to do. I wouldn't do that to anybody.
Yeah, but you're not worried about you. You're worried about the people around
you.
You wouldn't. Why would you do that to you?
Well, I don't care about. I care about the people around me. That's
Can you even spell suicidal? Let me see you spell it.
What?
Suicidal.
Really?
Yeah.
SUICIDAL.
That's right.
Nice.
So you can spell what you are.
You know, advanced suicidal tendencies, because
Right. You won't commit suicide not because you want to preserve your own life. You don't want to hurt anyone else.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's bad.
So then he's suicidal.
But it should be good enough that I care about people that much to do that.
No, you have to care about you. Casey, would you do me a favor? I'm being serious.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
Would you get a ring around your stomach?
I'm not the person. I'm not the person to be giving you advice. If you would please call me, I would appreciate it. I want to hook you up with someone who is a very special person in my life.
Oh, good. So what, so I can tape it and come back and play it on the show?
No, he's being
are
serious.
you crazy? This guy's a...
No, now you're being paranoid. He's for real. You call Dominic. As your boss, I'm telling you to go call Dominic.
And I'll tell you what else. It won't cost you anything.
You know what you ought to... You want Casey to get help? What you should say to Casey is unless he gets help, he can't be here.
Yeah.
No, but he may be cutting the only ties he has left.
No, but don't mess with these forces, Robin. You don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know. You can be
I hope that
here.
he likes it enough that he'll do it.
Casey, you call Dominic right now. Where are you? You in your office?
I'm not, Howard. I'm not doing that.
You should.
I'm not doing it.
Why? Casey.
I don't want to go talk to some stranger I don't know.
Casey.
What?
Do it for me. I'm asking you. Well,
it means a lot to us.
I'm asking you to do it for me.
Howard, I'm not going to talk to
Casey, have I done things for you?
Yes.
I'm asking you to do me a favor. Call Dominic now.
Yeah, but
where are you now, Dominic?
I'm on my cell phone. You know that I'm... And Casey, I'll tell you what I'll do a step further. I'll go with you for the first appointment.
Oh, please.
Hi. Hi. I'm in here with Casey.
Into this. Casey can sit in a psychiatrist's office and still not cooperate.
I got to get him somewhere.
This doctor won't even know who you are. So.
I got mad at one of them. This guy was telling me stuff. No. I walked out of one of them. He's like, you're
just afraid to get close.
No, he was telling me something. I'm like, you're fat. What are you talking? Like, he was telling me about my life. I'm like, you're fat. You can't control your life.
Well, dude, just because he's fat doesn't mean he doesn't know anything about it.
No, it means he lacks discipline.
All right. That's your father talking. And you know something? Your father, you don't have to be your father. You're a big, grown man now.
Don't judge me. That's what the guy was doing.
He's trying to help you.
No, the guy was judging me.
All right, listen to me. You go call Dominic right now.
I'm not calling Dominic.
And you shouldn't. You know why?
You're all barking up the
Casey, I told you to call Dominic. I'm asking you to do me a favor.
Yeah, but
I've never asked you to do anything.
Yeah, but
one thing I ask you.
I'm not going to give you one bit of advice other than a name and make sure you don't have to pay.
So what's going to happen? He's going to call his buddy. Yeah. I'm going to go there.
Right.
I'm going to tell him all this weird crap.
No,
and
he's a psychiatrist. You could sue his ass. He'll be a very rich man if he does that.
Those guys get in a lot of trouble.
Let me just tell you, Casey, can I say something?
Yeah.
The guy you're going to call, he's a psychiatrist. He's in his 60s. Do you think he wants to jeopardize all he's done for 50 years or 40 years because he wants to tell me things?
Yeah, he wants to retire.
Anything. Don't be silly.
And Casey, can I just say one more thing? You should go. You really should. But you're saying you don't want to talk to a stranger. But the doctor who wasn't a psychiatrist who gave you this test was a stranger.
He's not a stranger. He's a good guy.
How do you know him?
Because I know. I go to him.
You got to go. Take a look at the website on Prozac, all the warnings.
How about this, Casey? Would you call... The doctor you got the Prozac from said you should be in therapy. Why wouldn't you do that?
Because he said you should do it. There's a combination of both because you can relapse if you don't.
You know what,
so why aren't you doing it?
Because I've tried that.
Call that doctor up.
Right, enough of this nonsense. Casey, go call Dominic. Go call Dominic now.
I like you, but I ain't calling him.
No, I got it.
I said you got to do it.
Here's the best thing. Call Dominic, get the number, tell your doctor. Your doctor will speak to Dominic's friend, and your doctor that you like and trust will show you that this guy is okay.
There you go.
Okay, so make you deal.
Off the phone. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Just do it. Stop being a pussy and get in there and do it.
You're
Stop
acting like this is physical or something he can control. I'm telling you, he's got real problems.
Well, I got to get him into a psychiatrist.
A psychiatrist may not be what he needs.
Well, hold on. Stop being a pussy. Go face the psychiatrist and be a man.
What are you talking about?
You heard me. Be a man. I don't want you to talk to him. I just want him to evaluate your drugs that you're taking. Get over there and stop being a pussy and get in his office. And you're annoying me. Do it.
Boy.
That's the only way you got to talk to like his father.
You see what he's laughing like a lunatic over there, right?
No, Casey, go call Dominic now. Get out of here.
I ain't calling him.
Call him, you pussy.
You want to get happy, Case?
Casey, you should listen to Howard.
Thank you, David.
Howard, and if it doesn't
Evil
work,
Dave even says.
if it doesn't work, you play a lot of softball next summer and take a lot of cold showers.
David Letterman, everybody, with us this morning. Joseph, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard,
No.
I've been analyzing this KC for years, man. He's got a big problem of psychogayosis. That's the problem there.
All right, thank you.
You got to answer one question.
Yeah.
Homo says what?
What? Oh, jeez, I fell for it.
Got me again.
Bastard. Now they revealed I'm a homo. All right, Gary, you ready to play this guy? Let's see some naked chicks. I'm sick of this mental stuff.
Yeah, we've had nothing but a mental game.
Dominic happened to be right.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Casey's the very kind of person
Well, what do you want him to
who
do?
needs a psychiatrist the most and can't get help from one.
All right, but what do you want us to do?
Kid needs a beat.
I told you, you have to get tough and say, Casey, it's mandatory for your job. You have to be in therapy.
Casey? Let me make a look. It's my idea. Casey?
Yes.
Mandatory for your job. You got to go into therapy.
No. I know
mandatory for your job.
I'll tell Tom. I know there's some kind of rule against that. You can't force me to do something.
I said, forget Tom. Don't hide behind Tom's skirt. You go call Dominic now. I'm serious.
In order for you to feel
I don't feel comfortable around you without you.
Why?
Because you're
like
crazy.
you.
I know. Right now you do. So go call Dominic.
I've never wanted to hurt you ever.
Yeah. Listen to me. Go call Dominic and get yourself over to the psychiatrist just so he can make sure that you get the right medication. That's it. For your job, it's mandatory. Goodbye.
What you looking at?
Huh? Who you with?
What you talking about?
MilkCratemarauder.
Let's go, baby.
Outstanding, Private Pile. I think we finally found something that you do well.
Now we're having fun.
What's your 6th general order?
I pity the poor fool. Don't eat my cereal.
You slimy scumbag, get on your face and give me 25.
What? What?
How many counts in that movement you just executed?
It's like at a 9.
What's the idea looking down in the chamber?
Hello, you.
What's your 5th general order?
I'm over here now. I was over there. Now I'm over here. That's a professional. You know, another guy comes up here, he gets all fucked up, drops the mic, trips over, not me. I'm over there, and now I came over here, but then I back up, now I'm over here. You see what I'm saying?
What's this weapon's name, Private Pile?
TOPLESS. Topless.
Private Pile, you are definitely born again hard.
Are you proud of me?
Hell, I may even allow you to serve as a rifleman in my beloved Corps.
Woo! Yeah, I'm different from other people.
Hey, check out part 1 of the intern beauty pageant from last week. See my beautiful young interns compete for the most prestigious pageantry title in the world. See them get judged by a panel of overweight schlubs as they sing and answer revealing questions, plus show off a lot more than we ever expected. Tonight on E! It's very big. It's now, it's happening, and it's current. It's the intern beauty pageant. And speaking of the intern beauty pageant, if you'd like to be an intern here at the Howard Stern Show, it's time for that big announcement again, Robin.
You're really pushing this.
Well, Anne Marie said to me, we got to get some interns to work for free.
Applications?
Yeah. I mean, every month, I guess, I don't know how often we get new interns, but it's that time again. So if you want to hang out here at the station.
We really need them.
Yeah, and actually do real work. Anne Marie at howardstern.com. Contact her, ANNEMARIE at howardstern.com. It's all one word, Anne Marie.
Apparently we can't even get the show done without this free labor.
Yeah, they pretty much do all the stuff no one else wants to do. 212-314-9339. Well, it's kind of like, in California, you hear everyone complaining about the Mexicans. Meanwhile, the Mexicans are doing all the work the white people don't want to do.
The interns do all the stuff we don't want to do,
There are Mexicans.
Yeah, right. They do all the stuff nobody else wants to do. Get coffee, bang Ganji.
Right.
Bang Ganji, oh.
One of them is actually, one of the former interns is banging Ganji.
Who's going to be assigned to that?
This semester, I don't know. So if anyone wants to bang Ganji, please apply. All right, just a bunch of tape laying around here that might be interesting to you. I thought this was kind of interesting. Demolition Man, the movie, Sandra Bullock, Sylvester Stallone. It was kind of a premonition here.
I have, in fact, perused some newsreels from the Schwarzenegger library, and that time that you took that car...
Hold it. The Schwarzenegger library?
Yes, the Schwarzenegger Presidential Library. Wasn't he an actor when you...
How? He was president?
Yes. Even though he was not born in this country, his popularity at the time caused the 61st Amendment, which states that...
I don't want to know. President.
Okay.
I read about that.
Yeah. There you go. I read about it, too.
I tell you, that is some witty banter between Stallone and Bullock.
I wonder why that movie didn't do well.
They're pretty amazing together, the chemistry. They talk about chemistry. McCall and Bogey and...
It leaped right off the screen.
Why not more movies from those two?
They're snappy.
Yeah. We never made another movie together. I wonder why. We played this yesterday, but it's worth one last shot. Ozzy singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, even though I think it was a setup. I still think it's funny.
1, 2, 3, let's go out to the ball game. Let's go out to the take me in every afternoon. I don't remember what I have to do. You're out at the old ball game. Yeah, let's get some run.
Come on, calm down. Here they are, Ozzy and Sharon at the ball game. Ozzy's a professional singer. That was my point yesterday. I don't believe that he can't sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game and get some of the pitch and the key right.
You're not buying it.
I'm not buying it. I thought this was funny. There was a show on MTV. They're getting excited about their Video Music Awards that are coming up.
Yes.
And they have the history of the Video Music Awards. Of course, I'm always mentioned because I was Fartman 100 years ago.
Right.
But they can't get over it. They love that.
Every year it's brought back.
Yeah, but I think the funniest story, and I hadn't heard this before, is the Michael Jackson story. Listen to this one.
The VMAs was Michael Jackson's birthday. Same date. Coincidence. So Michael's people contacted us. They wanted me to be part of the show.
It's his birthday? Great. You know what? Let's work out a great podium moment where we actually acknowledge Michael Jackson's birthday.
Then it got complicated. The next part was, well, Michael likes awards.
They had it in mind that wouldn't it be great if Michael got this award, this Artist of the Millennium Award? And we kind of felt, well, no such award exists, and we're not going to make it up to have him come.
This award thing just wouldn't go away,
Then the communication breakdown came, because we were pretty adamant that all we were doing was presenting him a cake, a little musical note on it that was shiny, because he likes shiny things, and Brittany was going to come out and say happy birthday.
It just so happens to be someone special's birthday. I consider him the artist of the millennium. So happy birthday, my friend, the king of pop.
She's like, I'd like to acknowledge Michael's birthday, and for me, he's the artist of the millennium. And you're like, good, that's good. Wow. Everybody applauses, and you're like, that's great, this is going great.
Thank you very much.
And then he just stepped right into it and gave the speech, and you're all like, oh no.
If someone had told me that one day I would be getting, as a musician, the Artist of the Millennium Award, I wouldn't have believed it.
Immediately people were like, what did he say? What did he say? Did you give him an award? It's like, no, there was no award. There was no award for Artist of the Millennium.
This is really amazing. I can't believe it.
Whether or not it was a case of miscommunication from our end or his people's end, he was actually told by someone that he was receiving an award. So the poor guy actually did believe he was receiving an Artist of the Millennium Award.
I think this was a case where your management wasn't really true to heart.
So you can't really blame him as much. I don't think he ever got the note that this was happening.
God bless you. Thank you.
Later on, that incident with Michael and his baby in Germany, if you read those stories closely, he was there to accept the Artist of the Millennium Award.
It's funny.
That's a riot.
Yeah, he's pathetic. He wants awards. He loves getting awards. Jeez, he's an oddball. I mean, but like, unbelievable oddball.
Yeah, you can't even reel him in anymore. No. He's so far out there.
He's way gone. I would like an Artist of the Millennium Award. Yeah, well, you don't have one. What part of that don't you understand, you whack job? And then they do mention me in my Fartman appearance yet again. You want to hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, the girl in this piece mentions a story I don't even remember, but it doesn't mean it didn't happen. I just don't remember it.
Okay.
The crowd would also go crazy for another celebrity pair. A pair of butt cheeks, that is.
The Video Music Awards in Fartman was one of the defining moments in my career. I am Fartman! When MTV approached me to come on, they said, gee, you can do whatever you want.
My feeling was anything Howard wanted to do would be good for the show.
So what I want to do is take my Fartman character, which I had been obsessing on the radio. I've been doing it a lot. I would like to fly in as Fartman.
Howard basically said he wouldn't do the show unless he could come on as Fartman.
Well, MTV hears us say, what do you mean you want to fly in as Fartman? I said, this will be great. So what do you mean great? And are you going to show your buttocks? I said, no. No, I mean, not really, no.
Do not adjust your televisions at home. This is really my ass.
It's one thing to have Howard Stern, but to have him come on as Fartman and like farting, on the air, hey, we're MTV, but there at certain points you like to sort of draw the line.
I get there that night, and the producer is Joel Gallen, who says to me, now you're going to fly in, we got you about 50 feet up in the air. Now, I'm up 50 feet. He goes, I go, I'm not going up there. You're insane. He goes, let me see your costume. You can't show your buttocks on MTV. I said, no, we don't really have the costume done or anything. And because I knew the funny thing was showing my butt cheeks. Because they are hideous. They're cellulite. I don't know what's going on with my butt. It's like I'm a veal. Like there's no muscle back there.
Look at my ass. Touch it for power. Rub it. Rub my ass. Touch it.
And I remembered the feeling when I was walking backstage after I came down and did this whole thing. The audience seemed to really love it, and yet all the people backstage at MTV who are too cool for the room, I'm talking about the celebrities, all the rock stars. And like I passed by Shannon Doherty, she's backstage, and Mick Jagger was backstage. And I remember the look of utter disgust and contempt on their face. And I said, here I think I did something great, and now I'm a total loser back here. And that was the sort of the emotion of the night.
She had to get you out of there.
I don't even remember that.
I don't either, but she's got tape.
Yeah. I got tape of it, so it must be real. Rub my buttocks.
I had to do it.
Well, it was in front of the press corps, yes, which was also rubbing my buttocks. Everyone was rubbing my buttocks.
It was the thing to do that evening.
It wasn't exactly, a bad thing. I mean, at least washed my buttocks. My buttocks really is hideous. I think it's better now.
Yeah, it couldn't be as bad as it was then. You were heavier.
Still not great. Could be better. It's just never been great. But it's funny, and I'm willing to laugh at it, which shows you what a great guy I am. Anyway, so there it is. They recap that every year because really it was the funniest thing that ever happened on the Video Music Awards. Bar none. And they always ask me to come back, and I won't. Because what could be better than my buttocks?
How are you going to top that?
Can't top it. It's enough. I did it. I'll leave it to others to define the Video Music Awards. Gary Garver, our reporter out in L.A., went out and did a bunch of interviews. It was pretty slim pickings.
Where did he go this time?
He went to the TV Land, which is like Nickelodeon or something.
It's like the resting place of old TV shows.
So the only celebrities we could find were Ken Osmond, the guy from Leave It to Beaver, who played
Eddie Haskell.
Larry Hagman, who Dallas, and Marla Gibbs, who was a maid on the Jeffersons.
Yeah.
Ken Osmond we've interviewed before, and every time he realizes it's us, he gets mad.
Yeah, he hates us.
Yeah, so this is Ken Osmond from Leave It to Beaver.
How's it going?
I'm doing fine.
Ask a couple questions for Infinity Broadcasting.
Broadcasting for who?
Infinity.
Infinity. I'm not even sure I know who them. You can ask some questions.
Will you vote for Arnold Schwarzenegger for governor of California?
No.
What brings you here today?
I was invited by TV Land.
What happened to your career?
Which one?
Your acting career.
I got pretty much typecast, and it was difficult to get work, so I went out and got a job.
Who was the biggest prick in Hollywood you ever met?
At this point, I'm going to cease the interview, okay? This is a family show that I've been on, and we keep it in a family manner. Okay?
Get one more question.
If it's clean.
What do you personally think of carpet munchers?
Of what?
Carpet munchers.
What is a carpet muncher?
You know what a carpet muncher is?
Never heard the expression.
Just one other question. Is famous poon better than regular poon?
No, I think we're through. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
All right, that was the end of that interview.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. Eddie Haskell was a wise ass.
But this is a family show he did 100 years ago.
He says, I'm going to have to CC the interview. What does that mean, CC?
Didn't he say cease? He didn't say...
Or maybe he said cease and desist. Because he is a cop, isn't he, Ken Osmond?
He was a police officer, yeah.
Larry Hagman was on a show called Dallas, for those of you who don't remember.
And I Dream of Jeannie.
I Dream of Jeannie. He was master.
Right. And now he has a new liver.
Right.
Good for him.
Well, here's Larry Hagman with Gary Garver.
How you doing, Larry?
Good.
I'm with Infinity Broadcast.
Huh?
Infinity Broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Wish I was with them.
Is this Grandpa Clampett or is this...
Brings you here today?
Oh, meet fans, sign autographs, have some fun.
Will you vote for Arnold Schwarzenegger for governor of California?
Well, I don't know who I'm going to vote for. I don't know why Arnold, he's a smart man. I don't know why on earth he'd want to be governor of this state. I mean, that's a lot of trouble. It's a thankless job, too.
If you weren't in show business, do you think that you can make a living at doing anything else?
Probably, but I haven't got the foggiest idea what it would be.
Do you think the quality of shows suck on television now because all the money goes to the actor and less money goes to production values?
I don't think any of those causes, but I don't watch television now, so I have no idea what's on the air.
What happened to your career?
What do you mean, what happened to it?
Are you still doing stuff?
Well, I'm not retired. I'm simply out of work.
Who was the most famous piece of ass you ever had?
The what?
Most famous piece of ass you ever had?
A donkey named George.
Is famous poon better than regular poon?
I don't think I've ever had any regular poon.
What do you personally think of carpet munchers?
Of what?
Carpet munchers. What do you think of them?
I don't even know what they are.
Have you ever done a black chick?
A black chick? A chicken?
A girl.
Oh, a girl. I don't remember, tell you the truth.
Have you ever paid for sex?
I never have. Am I missing something?
Ever sneezed and farted at the same time?
To what?
Ever sneezed and farted at the same time?
Seized.
Sneezed and farted at the same time?
Cheese. What does that mean? Cheese. What is cheesed?
Sneezed.
Oh, sneezed. Oh, I have, yeah. I've sneezed and at the same time, too.
How often do you masturbate?
Whenever possible.
And how often do you engage in anal sex?
In the what?
In anal sex. How often do you engage in it?
I've never tried it.
Never?
You like it?
I've tried it a couple times. Yeah, it's all right.
Is it?
You should try it.
Well, maybe I will.
Thanks a lot, Larry.
Sure.
Take care.
All right.
What a pleasant guy.
What a pleasant man.
Yeah.
Can't believe he hasn't had anal.
I'm from Infinity Broadcast. Oh, yeah?
That's great.
Oh.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Let's go to Mike. Mike, you're on the air. Love to hear from you, Mike.
Good morning, Howard. I got a funny news story for you off the AP wire here. It says a young man in Iraq went to a U.S. base to hand in a RPG and 2 heavy machine guns. He saw the Americans reading Maxim magazine, drooled over the pictures of Carmen Electra, and he traded the weapons for 3 pictures.
Wow.
According to Second Lieutenant Charles Hill, he took the pictures and said he would be back with some more weapons for the whole magazine.
Wow. Look at what you can do with a Maxim magazine.
Well, you got to figure those guys in Iraq are starved. The only guys who were getting any good porn were the sons Uday and Bouday of Saddam Hussein.
But you could disarm the whole country with an FHM magazine.
These guys, Maxim, these guys have no porn. They've got no life.
Listen, Howard, this is my idea for you. You go over there, I figure, get on Radio Baghdad, give away a date with a porn star, and the whole thing will be over.
All right. Thank you. This is a good idea. I go over to Baghdad. What's wrong with that premise?
Yeah, that's the first part is a problem.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it except the very beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, I go over to Baghdad.
Okay.
That's something I'm looking to do.
No.
Do you know it's 118 degrees over there, and they say that's comfortable because it's been 130.
Oh, my God in heaven.
What a country.
And imagine, like a lot of these countries, not Iraq mostly, but they make the women wear those heavy burqas.
Yeah.
Imagine what it's like. It must be like a heat tent, like a sweating lodge in those burqas. Ugh. Yes, Anthony. Oh, no, Anthony. Okay. Chauncey, go ahead.
Hey, Howard. How's it going?
Did you hear your roast?
Oh, after I hung up yesterday?
No.
What are you talking about?
Bob Levy roasted you.
Hey, something's wrong with your phone. It keeps cutting out.
Well, go ahead. Sure. That.
Do you hear that?
4 and 10.
It's annoying.
Now, you're annoying. How come you're the only guy who has that problem?
I don't think I am.
Well, Reverend Bob Levy roasted you.
I didn't hear it.
I'll play it for you. I can find it. Oh, there it is. It's all the way across the room.
You have a great filing system.
Don't worry about me. Here you go.
Chaunce Hayden, nice orange hair. When did your mom fuck Bozo? Your magazine is called Steppin' Out. It should be called Throwing Out, because that's what everybody does with it. Now you got Botox injections. Now you're just a younger version of somebody that no woman would f***. You think every woman wants you. Your d*** has seen less action than Bill Clinton and Nam. Nice tattoo, too. I've seen people walking out of concentration camps with better tattoos. I've never seen anyone that orange before. It looks like you fell into a bag of cheese doodles, and from looking at your body, it looks like you ate your way out, you fat f***. And you think you're a gossip columnist. Well, here's some gossip on the street. You're a douchebag.
There it is.
Wow.
Bob Levy.
A lot of anger.
Never saw anybody so orange.
By the way, I agree with everything he said except for the fat part.
I like the part where he goes, that's good, you got Botox injections. Now you're a younger version of someone no one wants to have sex with. That's
He's
good.
Brilliant. But,
he is.
But Howard, will you set the record straight and just tell people I'm not fat?
I'm not saying that.
Because it's true. And all right.
All right. Anyway, I got to go.
What? No, I got a story to tell you.
Yeah.
Do you know Lisa Guerrero, the sideline reporter for Monday Night Football?
No, but go ahead, yes.
She's beautiful. Anyway, this is what she tells me, and it's absolutely amazing. She's keeping a diary of every athlete who's messing around on their wives, and she's writing a book about who's cheating on who.
Oh, what a bitch.
See, this is what happens when you let broads down on the sideline.
You
can't
bet.
do it. Can't do it.
Now, how is she going to interview athletes when they know that she's actually keeping a diary of what she hears in the locker room?
Hey, Chauncey, that's nothing. You got to hear this one.
What's that?
I know a guy who was welcomed into Scores by everybody, and now he's writing an expose on them.
Yeah. Well, if that was true, that would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it's not true.
All right. Thank you for the call.
Okay. Oh, but one more thing, Howard.
He's talking about what a snitch he is.
She is. He's the same snitch.
Yeah.
No, one more thing. By the way, that story is completely false that he just said.
And you're a traitor anyway.
No, I'm not. That's false.
The Scores lets this Chauncey in. They treated him like a gentleman and a king, and then he goes over to the Penthouse Club.
Yeah,
and
he switches loyalties very easily.
And then he gets on the air, he's talking about how great it is, and it's the best place, and this and that. After the way Scores treated you, shame on you.
You know what? You're like a politician who's in the back pocket of Scores.
I'm not in the back pocket of anybody. All I know is they treat me like a king over there, so I'm not going to sit and burn those dudes.
I'm not burning them.
I'm just, you know what? You might see that as someone who's in the back pocket. I see it as someone who's loyal.
No. There's no loyalty when it comes to strip clubs. And
no loyalty.
Why
but
is that?
So why do you expect Lonnie to sit there and treat you like a king? And Lonnie's such a nice guy, he still treats you like a king.
Lonnie and I haven't spoken in about 8 years.
Good.
And this story isn't about Scores. It's about all strip clubs.
Whatever. I heard Scores mentioned.
No, you're crazy.
So, I mean, you're talking about the chick on Monday Night Football. You're like that chick. You're a girl.
I'm right.
You're an orange-haired girl.
I wish you knew.
You're orange like a cheese doodle.
There's no arguing with you because you have an agenda and you can't argue.
Well, I'm right.
No, I wish you were.
Go ahead, Mike. You're on the air with Chaunce Hayden, the editor of Stepping Out.
Come on, Howard. This guy's a douchebag. First thing he does, I see him on Flatbush Avenue at Avalanche, the bar, and he's drinking like a bum, getting out of control, picking up Jackie Connor. You know what? He's crazy. You gotta control these people. The bartender got here to smack him up.
All right, there you go.
Well,
that true?
I gotta stop hanging out on Flatbush Avenue.
Billy, you're on the air.
Oh, Howard, why do you make us suffer with this guy, man? His voice goes right through you like a frickin' toothpick. He's crazy.
All right.
Get him off the air. Let's play a homeless game.
All right, thank you. Let's play the homeless game.
Anything. Just get Chauncey off.
Anyway, Howard, before I go, I wanted to say one thing.
Go ahead.
David Wells is coming back and pitching on Friday.
Yes.
And you have to wonder if he went and saw your doctor friend.
I talked to David Wells off the air. He told me he was going to go see Dr. John Sarno.
But he hasn't yet.
I don't know that he has or hasn't. I haven't heard back
Back on the mound this Friday.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Chauncey.
All right, Howard.
No books about Scores. Thank you.
Okay.
Nobody needs that. Be a man. Greatest thing that ever happened to a guy is a strip club, and he's going to write about it and ruin it for everyone. It'll expose what goes on in strip clubs. We spend 99% of our time telling our women nothing goes on there.
Right.
And he's going to sit and tell them that's not true.
Well, he says that what he's really going to talk about is the behind the scenes at strip clubs, that you don't know what the girls' lives are really like and what goes on.
No one cares.
We know what their lives
the other
are.
point that
They're pathetic
wants
messes.
to think about that.
Their fathers abandon them, and they drink heavily and some of them do coke. Jose, you're on the air.
Howard, good morning.
Yes.
Howard, I just want to mention something very interesting about gay C. Number one, the coming out process is a very difficult process.
That's right.
95% of gay people that are coming out have suicidal ideations. This is a process which consists of hurting loved ones, and suicide seems like a more logical choice.
Right.
So you're in some kind of danger there because he had mentioned previously that he doesn't want to hurt people that he loves.
Right. JC, how hard is the coming out process?
I love these guys that are like so obsessed with gayness.
Yeah.
This guy is probably gay, and he's afraid.
Probably not.
No,
How would you know? It takes one to know
Are you
one.
homosexual?
No, I'm in a field where I treat homosexuals and help them come out.
Sexually?
Well, this is something that you should come into the office, and then we can help you, and you would most likely be cured.
Cured of what?
Cured of his depression.
You need an injection.
In other words, if he just became gay,
He'd be happy.
he'd be happier.
If he just came out.
All right, thank you. Yes.
So far, I've been to the shrink twice.
How's that going?
Not once has he brought up anything remotely about homosexuality.
Well, they can't just hit you over the head with it.
No, he's been throwing buzzwords around and crap like that, but he hasn't said
What
anything.
kind of buzzwords?
All right, he said, gay.
Mental nut.
No, all right, there's depression, and then he threw the word bipolar around.
Yeah.
But, I'm not buying into it because I think it's just like, I didn't really.
Yeah, why would you buy into that?
I didn't know what it really means, but.
Did you tell me like Barbra Streisand?
No.
No, in all seriousness, Casey's got you're on your medication now?
Yeah.
What are you on?
Zoloft.
Zoloft, all right.
Is this the third medication?
No, so he said it's probably the right thing. He said there's combinations or something.
And you know what? I'm not even going to discuss your therapy with you. I'm not going to make a joke out of it.
It is funny.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, there's nothing funny about the fact that you probably should have been medicated years ago.
Right.
And the fact that you were delusional
And the
you're
man
paranoid.
says you're in bad shape.
Yeah, and the fact that the guy says you're in bad shape is not funny.
He says,
you know what it is to be medicated? I mean, you're really mental.
Come on. Probably if everybody went to this guy, most people.
No. I go to a
From
psychiatrist.
the emergency room.
And he doesn't say that you should be medicated?
No. I go there to find out about myself. It's a learning process.
I know too
you're
much
really
about
ill.
myself.
You're mentally ill.
No, I'm not.
Some of these guys are pill pushers, though. See, Howard, you're functioning. You're doing all right. If you're not functioning, some of these guys just say, well, take a pill.
No. Artie, no offense, you needed medication and probably still do.
You and Casey aren't far apart.
Well, no, that's because I wasn't functioning.
Right.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
One of the interns here, her sister had to spend the morning with us a couple of days ago because they got locked out of the apartment.
Yeah.
So her sister doesn't really know the show that well. And she turned to her sister, she's like, who's the cute gay guy that sits in the corner?
And she pointed to Casey.
Yeah.
Why the gay?
She said you were really pretty and gay.
What could possibly be gay? I don't understand.
You're gay. You're gay.
There's nothing gay
Once you
about
come out of the closet, you'll be fine.
See,
If someone said that about me, I would just concentrate on the cute part.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm cute.
It's beyond me. I don't know. I mean, it's funny and stuff like that, but I still don't.
Let me ask you something. When you were up in that guy's apartment taking the nude pictures of yourself?
Nude? Are you talking about Hans?
When you were with Hans in his apartment,
wearing a slingshot.
I wasn't nude and you're
Did you
talking
shave
about
down for those pictures?
No, but every once in a while, probably like 3 times a year, I shave my chest.
All right. And then you grease up for the pictures?
No, I didn't.
You didn't oil yourself?
No, I think it might have been maybe they spray water on you.
All right. That's gay. To be in a man's apartment.
Dude, it was a job. What?
There's no job. Did you get paid?
Eventually, yeah.
All right.
There shouldn't be any spraying of any kind.
Exactly. No misting.
But that's it's a, all right, that's.
You sure that was water in your hair when you came out of there? Hey, somebody dropped a load.
But you know what's going to happen when he does come out? He's going to lose the gruff voice. He's going to be so effeminate. I just know it.
I'm KC.
I'm going down to the gym and going to lift by candlelight.
We're going to put some semen water spray.
I have pink barbell.
Close your eyes. We're going to spray your face.
Do you think it's going to be one of those guys? You ever see those guys married for 20 years with kids and then they end up leading the parade?
Yeah.
Absolutely. He'll be in the lead car in his thong.
No, listen, I don't know whether you're gay or straight. I don't even care. I thank God you're medicated. I feel a lot better about it. How many of these pills are you taking a day?
One, but he says,
they'll probably up it.
Yeah, he says you have to, this or a combination or something. You just try and decide at this point.
How long does it take to take effect?
He said 2 weeks.
Do you feel better?
How long have you taken them?
A week, but then I didn't take it, over the weekend.
Oh, here we
Why?
go. Why?
Not taking it on the weekend.
Because I was on stage and I didn't want anything to screw me up,
I thought you said it didn't work.
No, but just in case something happened.
If it doesn't work, then why are you taking it?
Because he told me to. I'm supposed to.
So then take it like you're supposed to and see if it helps you moron.
Now I am.
Yeah, stop it already. I mean, you sound silly.
He is so mental.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're not.
So mental.
No.
You're like classic.
Yeah. Who in this room is not mental?
You are classic.
Me.
Well, all right, Gary's the only normal one here.
Okay, all right, we're all mental, but you just stay on your medication.
Right. None of us have been on medication but you.
And knowing what I know about this from John and stuff, Zoloft takes like 30 days to work. Right. And if you start skipping it, you're never gonna know the effect of it.
So John knows more than
no, I'm just telling you, I know about the medication. It takes a month for it to work.
The guy told me it takes 2 weeks.
Oh, it doesn't work if you skip it.
People are but now I know that. I didn't know that beforehand. Now I do.
Okay.
So wait a second. So really we're starting.
Get off my back. I know.
So really we're starting on Monday of this week is when you really start. Now we got to wait 30 days for Monday.
I started last week.
But you skipped days.
Yeah, but then I started it again.
You hear how dumb you sound?
What? I took what? Now I know. I didn't know.
Take it every day.
I'm an experienced person with this type of thing.
All right. Well, now, how experienced
look at a calendar, and every day on it, you take it.
You can't skip a day. I know that.
You know what day it is today?
Yeah.
All right. What day is it?
Today.
What's today?
Come on, dude.
What is today?
Of course. I know what day it is.
What day of the week
Tuesday.
is it? It's Tuesday. Did you take your pill?
Yes.
All right, you know what you got to do with tomorrow? You know what day of the week tomorrow is?
Don't talk to me like I'm a retard. I know what you're talking about.
Well, you don't know how to take your pills. I got to talk to you like a retard.
That was just on the weekend.
What is it, John?
These kind of medications you got to take every
They
day.
build up,
Yeah, because they have to build up and stuff.
Right.
But you took it already? Because you're just supposed to take it before you go to bed.
No.
No?
They never told me that.
Really?
That's not what they said.
Well, no, you might take it once a day.
Yeah.
It depends on the dosage.
No, well, you're supposed to usually take it at night.
What are you, a pharmacist?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
kind of.
I've been on all these. I take a Zoloft and I'll whip it.
Yeah, you know, if you don't want to take it on the weekends, what I used to do is try Percocet on the weekends.
That's a good drug. That's the best drug ever.
Yeah, but they say you're not supposed to take it with alcohol or something like that.
No, don't.
You can't
Stop drinking.
He doesn't drink.
No, I ain't gonna stop drinking.
He likes his
Casey doesn't drink?
He likes his Crown Royal.
You drink?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on the weekends, man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, on weekends, I guess you could drink.
Yeah. You're not supposed to drink on that stuff, are you?
But don't stop taking your medication.
Just take it.
And,
gonna.
yeah, what difference does it make?
Let's just get him to take it, then we'll work on the drinking thing.
Right.
But now you're taking it for depression then, right?
I don't know.
I don't care.
You didn't ask why you're taking it?
No, he told me.
What led him to believe you needed to take this? What did you say to him that really keyed him into your problems?
If I could only find that special someone.
You never think about guys?
Dude, I'm telling you, as God is my witness.
Do you like when the men at the gym look at you?
Nobody looks
Like
at
admire
me.
your body?
Nobody looks at me.
You know when you take your shirt off in the street and men look at you? Do you like it?
Don't give a crap.
Yeah.
You know, his greatest time was in college when he was on the team and they hung out all the time.
In the locker room, right?
And they
in the shower.
They got to be naked together and snap towels and
Let's
do
sit
all
on the
this
bench
stuff.
and dangle.
Hey, you know how good looking Casey is? The couple of women that work here, they were looking out the window. Casey gets right up to 6th Avenue, whips that shirt right off last week.
I do not.
Yes, you did. And I'll tell you exactly, these two women saw you, and they looked at each other, and they go, give him a raise.
What? No, I'll walk home in a wife beater. That's what I'll do.
No,
I got a long sleeve shirt. I don't take my shirt off walking down the street.
Sure you do.
No, I don't.
You've told us you do.
No, I did. Well, when I go to the parking garage, if I'm driving my car, I will.
Because you're gay.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Once the truck is to see him naked in his car.
Dude, look at me. I got a long sleeve
there's
shirt
a
on.
teaser.
It's 90 degrees out. I'm not gonna wear it. So it's a shirt.
Cover up, dude. And we all know you're built.
Hey, don't push him.
No, do I look what I'm wearing. Look
Stop
how I
showing
dress.
off.
Look how I dress. Look.
Boy, if I had his body, I'd be naked walking around the street.
Howard, I mean, the guy's like in incredible shape.
Hey, Howard, me and Casey were going to go to Belmont and just walk around all day with our shirts on.
Oh, what a sight.
Like, I'm behind line waiting to bet. Casey with a shirt off to me. What, we're just buddies hanging out? What's the big deal?
Tell me the truth. I'm going to ask you a question and be honest.
I'm always honest.
You and your friend in college would hold hands and walk around the campus, and if anyone called you gay, you'd beat them up.
Yeah. At fraternity house, we do that.
All right.
Me and Buckethead. It's funny. We're proving a point that you shouldn't make fun of people.
Hey, let's talk about our general manager, Tom, because we're in a real crisis here. So we had the blackout last week, Thursday, and Tom stayed at the radio station and did nothing except run up and down the stairs backwards.
Yeah.
He said he went up and down the stairs looking for food and then decided to walk up the stairs backwards.
Yeah.
And I went, why?
That's when you shake your head.
To cuss.
Big cuss.
For a change.
For a change. I wanted to change. So, anyway, now I can't get, this station hasn't been the same since. And we don't have any internet. And you need an internet at the radio station because we rely on it now so heavily for everything.
You know, you can't even open up Lotus Notes without being on the internet.
Right.
There's no connection.
So Gary complained to Tom, and Tom started yelling at Gary at first, like, you know, this is a company-wide problem. Nobody has the internet. Blah, 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 blah. So then we called a bunch of the other radio stations in the chain, like WINS and stuff. And they're like, we don't know what you're talking about. We've had the internet the whole time.
Oh, dear.
Because they make it a point to make sure they have the internet.
So Tom told me this morning
But
it's
Tom
not.
just-
He said it's not company-wide.
Now he changed.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, he said it wasn't company-wide this morning.
Right.
But yesterday, I think some of the guys said it was.
All right. But
then,
it's not.
Then I wanted to get a hold of the guy that's in charge of the computers, because yesterday I couldn't get a hold of him, so I got a cell phone number, but that's not working. And then I was hoping he left me a voicemail, but my voicemail hasn't worked in a week.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not laughing.
But all the other stations, in other words, it's got to matter to you. And this is what I keep telling Tom. It's got to matter to you that we are the only station in the chain that doesn't have
computers, voicemail.
He's saying that it's a Verizon problem.
It's not.
And that it's just isolated to our area.
Our area. The move, goddammit. How come our area is the only area? Do you believe that?
Should I go upstairs and see if the people upstairs have internet connection? Like just in another floor. Because they're in our area.
Yeah. Go up and see.
That's
good. I guarantee you they have it.
Walk up the stairs backwards.
But did I mention I was able to walk up the stairs backwards?
Scott Salem got something off the internet for me yesterday.
No, that was yesterday.
Oh, today we don't have it.
It was off yesterday, and then it came back on until about 1 in the afternoon, and it's been off ever since.
Oh.
Trust me. At WINS, the old news station, they've got to have internet.
Absolutely.
And the general manager, I mean, this is baloney.
WINS, they have the fish story.
Yeah.
We don't have the fish.
We don't have it. Oh, he's unbelievable. And he just accepts everything.
No, he said he's working on it.
No,
he is.
He's not working on anything.
It's just like the carpeting. Everything's carpeted except our office.
Yeah.
The studio has no carpet.
Yesterday I asked him if he really understood what fully operational meant.
Yeah. In other words, the station is running.
Just because our lights are on doesn't mean we're fully operational.
And you can't get in touch with the computer guy? What's Tom's explanation?
That he wasn't sure about.
That doesn't bother
But when
him?
I call the guy, what happens is...
Weren't we having the same problem yesterday?
Yeah, his phone's out of service. So I emailed the guy yesterday for that hour.
Why didn't you just get on the phone to Mel and say, I want to make you aware that our computer guy is unavailable to us? Wouldn't you just be out of your mind?
Well, I am, but I don't want to get yelled at.
No, I mean, if you were Tom.
Yeah.
He's not. He's like the most type B guy.
He's walking upstairs backwards.
I want you to relax, Gary, and walk the stairs backwards with me.
Mel, it's under control. Ask the wall. He'll back me up.
That's why he's not a good general manager. He's not can-do. He's can-do not.
See, I have a different theory about this. I think that what happens is the computer guys and stuff, sometimes they make it so technical that at the end of the day they tell Tom, listen, it's just an isolated problem with Verizon. But I think sometimes it's more than that.
Yeah.
But Tom doesn't know computers.
It doesn't matter.
And he has to take their word
What you do is you say, listen, this guy can't get it done. Give me WINS's guy. And you call the general manager over at WINS and say, how did you guys get your internet up and running?
Actually, he's the same guy.
Yeah, that's the point. How did you do it? How did you motivate? How do you get in touch with this guy? Why is the priority WINS? Well, we're not important enough? We bill more than those guys. Ah, please. It's a joke. You don't know how to run this company. Joey, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, listen, man. KC needs to be on Luvox.
Well, he's got to shrink now. Dominic Barber set him up with a psychiatrist.
Why are you saying he needs Luvox? Who are you?
Yeah.
Well, Robin, listen, I ain't no shrink, but I'll tell you what, I've been listening to Howard for you and Howard and the whole crew for like 20-something years.
Oh, then you know medication.
No, I don't know medication. I don't claim to know medication, but what I do know is that I listened to Howard go through his stuff, and I went...
All right, Dominic, you're on the air. Who cares? Yes.
I think Casey, is he in the room still?
No.
Well, he shouldn't worry so much about what the gain is or not. That's irrelevant.
Right.
The issue is to just feel better and deal with what's going on in his life. And his
Right.
past.
If it should come out that he's gay, so be it.
Who cares?
Right.
I think he's in the right place now to be all right with it when it happens to him.
I think he can act that out with the psychiatrist.
Yeah.
I feel safe. I feel secure. Can I put on my dress?
No, you're absolutely right. I don't really think Casey's
We're
gay.
teasing
We're teasing him, but I do think he needs help.
I think we're playing with fire, but...
Right.
You know, seriously, I wouldn't tease him so much about this.
How much weight have you lost?
I'm doing really good.
Tell me.
Well over 40. Way over 40.
Is it 50?
Like 41?
Not yet. 40 and a half. Not yet, but it's doing pretty good. I'm very happy with it.
Have you seen him since the last time?
No.
Yeah,
I saw him at about 30 pounds.
yeah, it's really doing well.
So have you changed, like, dress sizes?
Dress?
Did you go out and buy new clothes yet?
No, I'm not going to. I'm going to buy it in like another 20 pounds.
He's going to be like Tom Hanks in Big.
Right, he's going to have that suit just wrapped like a skirt around him.
Well, you know what I tried to do? I tried to wear a belt because I haven't worn one in about 10 years instead of suspenders.
Uh-huh.
So I put the belt on, like an old belt, and I really felt great. while I'm walking, I'm like trying to hold my pants up. I figured I'd walk into court, it would be the end of my career.
All right, well, congratulations.
All right, leave him alone.
All right, thank you. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's
update
a little
on Casey, update on Dominic.
an update on our general manager, Tom.
Don't act like you don't know what this is, bitch.
I saw Milk Crate break dancing at the bus stop.
Venmo at milkcratemarauder. Cash.App $milkcratemarauder.
I saw Milk Crate
jumping all around the hallway, banging on everybody's door. What is he, drunk or something? Yeah, he's up there. He's jumping around the hallway there with those little black leather boots on and a little red suit. And he's acting like a total jackass. Next thing he's down in my pants. He's trying to pull the balls out of my pants. I had to whack him in his fucking mouth. What the hell's going on with this crap?
Milk Crate Marauder is the shit.
I'm leaving Dustin, cocksucker!
You stupid bastard.